Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic stream. Thank you guys so much for joining us. And so, yes, this is the final playoff game of the championship round here. And so we're going to see which team's going to move on to face Cincinnati next week in the AFC Championship game. And so that's why we got the Bills and the Chiefs here. Who will win this year? We're going to find that out here. But let's see on the kick return here. Buffalo with the football first takes it all the way to the Buffalo 29-yard line. Let's see how Josh Allen and company does here on their first drive of the game. Against New England Patriots, they ended up scoring on 7 of their first drives. Let's see how things start off today in this one here for Josh Allen and company. Can they come out here and look hot against the Kansas City Chiefs here, or will Kansas City be able to slow down this offense? We're going to find out here, but I guarantee this team's coming out hungry and looking to establish themselves early in this one. All right, so here we go, guys. 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 29-yard line. We've got Josh Allen lined up here in the shotgun formation. Let's see, you've got 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back here. Chiefs showing pressure. They dump it to the back there. Singletary makes the first guy miss. Still on his feet there, picks up the first down, and then some picks up 13 yards, taking it all the way to the Buffalo 42-yard line. So that's the first down and a new set of downs here for Buffalo on their first pass of the game. Andrew, what's good? What's good with you? How's it going and how have you been? Appreciate you for coming through. Who are you rooting for in this one? I'm guessing Kansas City. And so, Alexis, how's it going? How is it going? Thank you so much for coming through. Hope all is well. How's everything going with you and your music? Here we go, 1st and 10. Allen fakes it. Has time, throws it across the middle, and it's dropped by the tight end, Dawson Knox. He dropped that one. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 coming up for Buffalo from their own 42-yard line. And so, Braden, what's good? What's good? You say, hey, JB, still trying to get over the Packers' loss with the Bucs losing help. I know exactly what you mean, but, hey, I was extremely nervous there. I thought the Rams were about to give it away, but somehow, some way, fate said Matthew Stafford would be the one with the game-winning drive. So, yes, I'm happy about that as well. I mean, I gave my JB guarantee that Tampa would not return to the Super Bowl, and it stood up. So, how about that? Meanwhile, Allen is going to throw the Diggs, and Diggs, he basically looked like he tried to cross over the linebacker there, but it didn't work. He picked up a yard on the play. So now we got 3rd down coming up here. 3rd and 9 coming up for Buffalo from their own 43-yard line. Can Kansas City offense stop them here and get the football back for their offense? Again, we saw what happened last time Buffalo was out there. They went crazy with the scoring here. But let's see what happens. Throughout my time of watching football, I have learned that in the playoffs, typically when a team wins big in the wild card weekend, they usually end up falling short in the divisional round. I don't know why that is, but I have seen a trend there. Let's see if Buffalo falls into that trap again, or if there will be a team that will still advance. We'll find out. Allen out the shotgun. Chiefs, they send 4 and they have a spy. It's completed by Beasley. However, he's going to be a couple yards shy of the first down there. It's going to bring up 4th and about 2. So will they go for it on 4th and 2 from midfield? Knowing how aggressive Buffalo is, I would not be surprised if they went for it here. And so, Michael, what's good? What's good, Michael? I know you're definitely going to be watching this game hard here because either team that wins this one will be going against your Bengals. So I definitely know you're watching this one here. All right, here we go, guys. 4th and 2. Allen in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's running. He's going to try to run for the first, and he gets the first. Leave it to Allen to get the first. Picked up 10 yards, only needed 2. So that's a first down all the way to Kansas City 40-yard line. You have to watch out for Josh Allen on 4th down. He is as big a threat at the quarterback position on 4th down as anyone else in this league. You have to know that, and you have to have a solid game plan to bring him down. He's not afraid of contact. He's got some serious vertical to him. He will jump over guys. Not afraid to sacrifice his body, and with that frame and speed, no wonder why. But here we go, first down for Buffalo from the Chiefs 40-yard line. Again, we're here in the first quarter, 12 minutes left to go here. Buffalo at their opening drive. Allen take the snap, throws to Devin Singletary at the backfield. Singletary tries to make the first guy miss there. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. So we got 2nd and 6 coming up here at the Kansas City 36-yard line. But yeah, guys, let me know who you're rooting for in this one and also your final score projection in this one. Let's see. Braden says Chiefs win on the last-second field goal. Okay, and that would actually be the first home team this weekend to win if somehow Kansas City finds a way to win. But every game so far this week has been separated by 3 points. Allen up under center here. McKenzie goes in motion. They got one back in the backfield. They hand it to him. Off the right guard, Devin Singletary. He's busy with the stiff arm there, and he's going to pick up a first down, gain 7 yards, taking it all the way to the Chiefs' 29-yard line. So far in this drive, 7 plays, 42 yards, about 3 minutes and 50 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. But yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I think the Chiefs win 30-27 final score because it's been 3 points pretty much separated for every game this weekend. So why not? Andrew says, yeah, go Chiefs. So he's rooting for the Chiefs here. Okay. Michael says all these games are coming down to the last second field goal. And so, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. It seems like the road team has been the ones to win, though. But here we go. Allen up under center here to put Diggs in motion. Play fake. Allen throws it. It's caught by Singletary across the middle. Singletary picks up another first down. I mean, Devin Singletary, he has turned in some type of playoff mode here or something. But he is a lot more effective now that he's been in the regular season. He picked up about a good 15 yards, taking it to the Chiefs' 14-yard line. Now they're going to take him out for at least a play. Let's see. Alexis says, good, I'm mixing some good vibes. And so, yeah, Alexis, let us know, because I know Mike also wanted to know the last time you mentioned it, but let us know, how can we check out some of your mixing and stuff? Definitely want to check that out for sure. Let's see. Lewis, what's good? What's good, Lewis? And so Allen immediately hands the ball to McKenzie off the left end there. And so look at him sprint. He gets at least the first down. That's about a good 11 yards there and a first down for Buffalo. So they got first and goal from the Kansas City 3-yard line. So far in this drive, 9 plays, 68 yards, about 5 minutes to turn time possession off the clock. So Buffalo picking up where they left off at. Let's see if they punch it into the end zone, or can the Chiefs try to hold them at least to a field goal attempt here. But let's see. Lewis says, hey, JB, what's good? I got Buffalo +2. Okay, bet. So Lewis has Buffalo. All right, they got 4 receivers towards the top of the screen. And so, Allen tried to run that like Tim Tebow type of play. I think I've seen Cam Newton running a couple times as well, where a quarterback runs up and then throws that jump pass, but not his best pass that time, incomplete. But honestly, if I'm the defensive coordinator and I see 4 receivers on the other side, I'm thinking that's probably what they're trying to do, something with Josh Allen up the middle or something like that. It wasn't a bad play call at all, just didn't work out. But here we go, 2nd and goal. Can the Chiefs defense stand up big here? Or will Buffalo get a touchdown? Let's see. Takes the snap. Hands to the Devin Singletary. Singletary off the left end there, and he picks up about a yard on the play, taking it all the way to the Kansas City 2-yard line. Now we got 3rd and goal. Again, this is the first drive of the game here, and the Bills are trying to cap it off in the end zone here. Let's see if Kansas City can stop them from doing that. But we got 3rd and goal coming up here from the 2-yard line. You must watch Josh Allen. You've got to watch out for that. You know that they want to utilize him. That's always an option. Got to keep an eye out for him and send heavy pressure on him. And so 80 says, JB, sorry your brother TB12 lost. I'm not sorry at all about that one. You best believe that. I was celebrating. Let's see. Meanwhile, Josh Allen, he tries to do it himself, but Kansas City, they read the scouting report. They knew the assignment. They came up and made the stop there. He gained a yard on the play. It's not going to be that easy today. Now we got 4th down, 4th and 1. It looks like Buffalo's going to go for it. Can Kansas City get one more stop here? Now, I've seen them a couple games this year. What comes to mind is when they played against the Chargers, for example, a couple times. They were able to, get a stop and all like that on 4th down. But let's see if Kansas City defense can come up big here, or will Buffalo get the touchdown? 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They toss it to Singletary off the left side. He got there easy. That's a touchdown for Buffalo. So Buffalo on the opening drive, they had to do it on 4th down, but they finished in the end zone for a touchdown. That's huge right there for Buffalo. So the opening drive for the Bills results in 6 points. After the extra point attempt, it should be 7. But yeah, 80s, I'm going to be celebrating tonight, no doubt about that. TB12 went down. I gave y'all my JB guarantee that Tampa Bay would get put out, and it stood. So, yes, I'm going to be celebrating that TB12 went down. Absolutely. And again, that was 13 plays, 71 yards on that one in about 7 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. Extra point is good. So the score is Buffalo 7, Kansas City 0 here in the first quarter with 8 minutes and 3 seconds left to go. And we'll see Kansas City with the football for the first time in this game when we come back from the commercial. Let's see. Braden says JB wants the Chiefs to win because he got the red hoodie on. Well, at least this time I got it right, huh? Absolutely, absolutely. Michael says Buffalo is playing with fire. Let's see. Andrew says the Bills about to get owned by the Chiefs. And so let's see. Alexis says, I'm just mixing for fun for now. And so, okay, bet. Okay. You don't have any DJ content yet. And so, all right, but well, hey, definitely let us know when you do get to that point. Absolutely let us know for sure. Absolutely. Andrew says final score 28-13 Chiefs. Okay, 28-13. Okay, bet. Michael says fourth down territory. So Michael says he easily will be going for it here. He says he's got Buffalo winning this one. And so let's see. You say Buffalo is the more complete team. Okay, bet. And let's see. Andrew says final score, Michael. And so, yeah, Michael had 28 to no, that was your score actually. But yeah, absolutely. Let's know that final score that you got for that one, Michael. And let's see. Michael says, yeah, unfortunately, Tampa Bay is out. And so, hey, I'm celebrating. I am celebrating. I wanted to see the Buccaneers get put out. They did get put out. I'm happy about that. I'm mad that they got so close in it. But hey, I'm celebrating tonight. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. But again, right now we're still at the commercial. But if you're just tuning in, Buffalo scored a touchdown. Their opening drive, 13 plays, 71 yards, about 7 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. And so they did it on 4th and 1. They did it on 4th and 1 that time. Devin Singletary, he's been running like a madman on a mission as of late. I don't know what's gotten into him here. Maybe he realized his job's on the line this offseason, but he's been running pretty hard. Yeah, but shout out to Matthew Stafford, though. I mean, being in the playoffs here and being able to get 2 wins now, let's see if they can hold up. But we're going to have a rematch in that one between the 49ers and the Rams. I'm looking forward to that one. Wow, that's going to be a good one. Oh, I see we got some Chiefs players on the sideline. They're frustrated. Oh, boy, it's not what you want to see there. All right, so here we go, guys. Kickoff spot to be on the way. Again, Buffalo's up 7-0. But let's see what Kansas City does with the football for the first time here. They'd be wise to go ahead and try to tie this up. All right, so we're going to get a kick return here. Let's see, he's at the 20, at the 25, all the way to about the Kansas City 26-yard line. All right, so here goes Patrick Mahomes and company here. Can they respond, seeing Buffalo drive it down there and score a touchdown on the opening drive here? We're going to find that out here. The key for this team is going to be giving Kansas City enough time here, giving Patrick Mahomes enough time to find his playmakers so where they can make big-time plays and all like that. Or can Buffalo generate pass rush here on Patrick Mahomes? We'll find that out. But here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Multiple tight ends. You got 2 receivers and a running back. Snaps the ball, handed to the back of the middle, and McKinnon picks up 4 yards up the middle. Now we got 2nd and 6 coming up here from the Kansas City 30-yard line. Again, we're here in the first quarter, 7 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. Bills up 7-0, but this is the first drive of the game for Kansas City. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. Kelsey goes in motion. They snap the ball, throws it quick to Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek gets brought down by the first guy there. That's going to be a pickup of about a yard on the play. So now we got 3rd and 5 coming up here from the Kansas City 31-yard line. Can they convert here on 3rd down? After seeing what happened that last drive there, you definitely want to make sure you come out here and score, or at least continue to get some first downs and some momentum offensively. You don't want to give it right back to their offense right now. Absolutely not. Let's see. Alexa says, I'm mixing now Pitbull with Journey Don't Stop Believing. And so awesome. 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 All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 6. Can they get the first down? Mahomes takes a snap. Feels the rush. Steps up. Rush all around him. But what a nice pass that was to the back. And an excellent job to pick up that first down there. That's one of Mahomes' moves right there. That sidearm, and he just slings the ball there to the back, and it picked up about 5 yards and just enough for the first down. The pressure was all around him. I will give it to Buffalo. They got pressure on him there. He just made a fantastic play. So now first down, new fresh set of downs to work with from the 36-yard line of the Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap. Throws it across the middle. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a guy in Travis Kelce there, just a little off on that pass. 2nd and 10 coming up. He feels that pass rush. Buffalo's doing an excellent job there of getting pass rush all around him. And so he had to throw that one, and he threw it a little bit behind. But yeah, Michael's got Buffalo winning 30-27. I like it. Same score projection as me. Well, just opposite team, though, because I got the Chiefs. But here we go, guys. 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back. They hand it to the back. And it's going to be off the left guard there for 4 yards there. McKinnon on the carry. And now we got 3rd and 6 coming up. So 3rd and 6 at the Kansas City 40-yard line. Jay, what's good? What's good? You say you're nervous, JB, and so I understand that. I saw the way Buffalo moved that football there in that first drive. I hope that's not an indication of what to expect the rest of the game, but absolutely, you guys got to be able to respond, though. These are going to be the question. These 3rd downs, you guys have got to win. Here we go, 3rd and 6. Mahomes steps up. Mahomes scrambles. Look at that speed from my homeboy. And he takes it all the way to about the 25-yard line of Buffalo. So my homeboy is showing that he's got the wheels. Look at that. Wow, 34 yards. Mahomes has the wheels to beat the Bills. I like it. But yeah, Jay, I mean, hey, if your boy going to go out there and do that, you're in good hands. I think I skipped one here. Let's see. Alexa says, I'm mixing dance vibes. And so awesome. Okay, bet. Fantastic. Here we go. Receiver in motion. They hand it to him directly off the left end there. And he picks up about a good 6 yards. That's Hardman on the carry right there. And now we got 2nd and 4 at the Buffalo 20-yard line. So far on this drive, 7 plays, 54 yards, about 3 minutes and 27 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock so far in this one. Again, we're here in the first quarter. Buffalo's up 7-0 over the Chiefs, but this is the Chiefs' first drive of the game, and right now they're moving the football well into Bills territory here. So here we go, 2nd and 4. Another shotgun formation play being ran here. They put Pringle in motion. Now we got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. Mahomes is looking. Mahomes. Oh, he avoids the rush barely, and so jumps over another guy, and look at that, using his legs once again to pick up the first down. That's a pickup of 7 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Buffalo 13-yard line. So my homeboy, he's out there running wild, folks, avoiding the rush left and right, doing whatever it takes to get the first down. And I like it because all the weapons that they got, obviously Buffalo's going to pay a lot of attention to that. And, hey, that rush is there. Buffalo's rush is there. It's just my homeboy. He's making some pretty nice plays right now. And they're going to need that all game long if they're going to win this one. But here we go. Shotgun again. Tight end goes in motion. They got 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, and a running back. They snap the ball. Mahomes makes a guy miss. Threw it across the middle there. Incomplete. He was aiming for Tyreek Hill. Up, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty here. Let's see what they call. Let's see. Alexis says, with some 80s, 90s rock pop. Bet. Okay, let's see what they're going to call here. Again, we're here in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Ooh. All right, so an eligible man downfield. They called it on Kansas City, but the penalty was declined. So therefore, we got second down and 10 from the Buffalo 13-yard line. Jay says Mahomes has been saving us on third down so far. So, oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely. The Kelsey goes in motion. Three receivers, one tight end, one back. Mahomes has it. Looking. Feels the rush. Throws it to the left side there, and it's caught by Pringle. He's going to pick up 5 yards, taking it to about the 8-yard line, it looks like. So now we're looking at 3rd and 5. Again, you get the first down without getting the touchdown here, but you need at least 5 yards for a fresh new set of downs. So you need 8 yards for a touchdown. So far in this drive, 9 plays, 66 yards, about 5 minutes to turn the time possession. You have to finish in the end zone if you're Kansas City. Show Buffalo that you're going to respond toe for toe with them. If you're Buffalo on 3rd and 5, that rush has been there all game long. You just got to bring them down. But let's see what happens. They got Tyreek Hill in the backfield. That's important to know. Mahomes looking. Mahomes has time. He's moving around. He's still running. And so Mahomes stretches for the end zone there. I don't know if he got a touchdown, but he for sure got the first down. Let's see what they say. They say a touchdown. At least one referee says touchdown. But either way, what a play by Patrick Mahomes here. And so, okay, so yeah, they call it a touchdown here. Let me see the replay just to see for sure. Yeah, that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. Give it to Patrick Mahomes, showing that he's got the scrambling ability as well as the passing. He is doing whatever it takes to advance his team. Never underestimate the heart of a champion. I'm telling you, someone that's been to the top of the mountain before, he understands what it takes to get back there. Now let's await the extra point here for Kansas City to tie this up. And yeah, on this drive, 11 plays, 74 yards, about 5 minutes and 30 seconds turn time possession off the clock. And so we're all tied up in this one. Both teams have had the football. Both teams found the end zone. What a game we're going to have in this one, guys. I got a feeling that's going to be the case all game long. But yeah, he definitely did more than save us on third downs here. Andrew says, how about the Rams-Bucks ending? And so, hey, Andrew, I was happy about it right there. I was a little nervous Tampa Bay was going to come back in that one. But ultimately, the Rams, in spite of the mistakes that they made, because they made some outrageous mistakes in that one, they still found a way when it all was said and done to get that game-winning drive in there at the end. Matthew Stafford and Cooper Kupp. You know, I know he made a mistake earlier with that fumble, but Coop was there when they needed him. He came through, made the big plays, and ultimately they came away with a win. It wasn't pretty, but man, what an ending it was for sure. Absolutely. So I'm right there with you. You say pretty crazy. It was crazy indeed. Indeed. Absolutely. Let's see. You say, Alexis says, do you know Don't Stop Believing by Journey? Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Braden says, Mahomes magic on that drive. Oh, yes. It was pretty magical there. All those third downs and stuff in which he converted using his legs and stuff. Not just that. I mean, just avoiding the pass rush the way that he did. You know, because Buffalo was coming after him, you know, like plenty of times that could have easily been a sack or a hold or something. But, you know, Mahomes, you know, he did a good job. Offensive line did a good job not getting called for hold or anything like that. So just an all-around good job there, finishing in the end zone. That was big. That was big. Jay says, wow, thank goodness we have Mahomes. And so that's why you guys pay him the big bucks. Michael says, out until he has the first down. And so, yes. And again, right now we are at the commercial, but if you're just tuning in here, Patrick Mahomes and company just tied it up on their first drive of the game. And so, yeah, both teams scored a touchdown opening drives, and we're here in the first quarter, 7-7, with 2 minutes and 26 seconds left to go here in the first quarter of the AFC Divisional Playoff rounds to see who's going to be playing the Bengals in the AFC Championship next week. All right, so let's see how Buffalo does here on their second drive of the game. Obviously, if you're Kansas City, someone has got to figure out this offense here for Buffalo because, I mean, the way that they're moving that football at will, someone has to find a way on this Kansas City defense to say enough is enough. Like, you have to be able to, on first down, get them into first and long and force them to not be able to operate on third and short because it's really hard to stop this team when they have third and short or fourth and one or something like that. You've got to do your work early in the drives against this team. Let's see. Jay says Josh Allen and Mahomes are really similar. And so, oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys, but here we go. Second drive of the game for the Buffalo Bills here towards the end here of the first quarter with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining. Again, we're all tied up 7-7 here. And let's see what the Bills do here on their second possession of the game. They put McKenzie in motion. They're lined up in the shotgun here. Fakes to the back. Mahomes stands there. He's going to throw it to McKenzie there off the right side, and he's going to get brought down after picking up 3 yards on the play. Now we got 2nd and 7 coming up here at the Buffalo 28-yard line. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd and 7 here. You've got Allen in the shotgun. So far, he's 6 of 8 for 43 yards through the air. Diggs goes in motion. They're going to hand the ball there to McKenzie. McKenzie cuts it up to the right there, and it's going to be a pickup of 3 yards on the place. Now we got 3rd and 4 coming up here. So 3rd and 4. This is where Kansas City has got to find a way here to get some type of incompletion, a sack or something here. But you got to keep your eye out for Josh Allen. He is dangerous. He can hit either McKenzie or Diggs here, even Beasley if he really needs to. He's got so many options, not to mention Dawson Knox. He does a good job on 3rd downs as well here. And not to mention his mobility. You've got to watch out for everything here. Let's see what they do. Shotgun formation here. Diggs goes in motion. Takes the snap. Allen throws it. It's caught by Diggs. It's going to be a first down. They needed 4 yards. He got him 5 yards and a fresh new set of downs here. 1st and 10 for Buffalo from their own 36-yard line. We got a minute left to go here in the first quarter. And so Jay in the Bay has joined the stream. What's good with you? What's good with you? And hey, congratulations to your 49ers, man. That was one impressive victory, if I do say so myself. How you guys did it without scoring an offensive touchdown is beyond me. But hey, there's something magical right now brewing down there in San Francisco. And now the rematch of the last game that got you guys to the playoffs against the Rams. I know you got to be excited about that, but appreciate you for coming through here. Absolutely, Jay, and congratulations to your 49ers, man. I mean, the only wild card team still standing in A, one away from the Super Bowl. And you guys are very familiar with those Rams. I mean, you guys have been beating up on that team for quite some time there. So should we go ahead and book our tickets to the 49ers Super Bowl right now? Let me know. Should we go ahead and book it now? Because I know you guys have been dominating the Rams over the last couple years. But right now, we're at the end of the first quarter, guys. And so, again, the score right now is Kansas City 7, Buffalo 7 right now. Both teams showing that their quarterbacks are willing to do whatever it takes to move the football. It's going to come down to what defense can get more stops versus these two elite young quarterbacks here that are only continuing to improve each and every week. Absolutely. But yeah, who I got winning this one? I'm rooting for Kansas City to win this one, I think, by 3 points, 30-27. I just feel like a team like Kansas City, who's done it before, I mean, hey, they can do it again. They're used to these situations here, so why not? I know the home teams have been losing so far in the divisional round. Kansas City has a chance to change that. We'll see if it happens. But yeah, who you got winning this one? And so let's see. 80 says he's got the Bills winning 38-31 over the Chiefs. And so, okay, we're all expecting a close game here. I like it. I like it. And make sure you guys are pressing the thumbs up button as well if you haven't pressed it already. And make sure if you're someone that's new that's watching that you do subscribe to the channel as well. We do these play-by-plays regularly here. And then once that's done, you know there's going to be a lot more other content I will be covering. So do make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel for sure. And let's see. Jay says, what's good? You say I can see that score coming into fruition. So absolutely, absolutely. And so let's see. Jay says, I'm a big fan of Kansas City linebacker Nick Bolton. And so good old Nick Bolton. But again, right now we're at the commercial because it is the end of the first quarter here. And so, yes, Buffalo still with the football here. We have to see if Kansas City can find some way to slow down this offense, because this offense has been a freight train in motion. And I mean, like, they really have been hard to stop as of late. And so, absolutely. 80 says, hey, Jay in the Bay. And so, absolutely. Let's see. Jay says 49ers versus Rams part 3 and 8. There is so much on the line. So much on the line. So much on the line. Leave it to 80s to tell the story. He says, Jay, I'm so sorry. JB hates on your 49ers. It isn't right, LOL. Leave it to 80s. My goodness. My goodness. Jay says, has one team ever beat a team 3 times in a season? I've seen it happen before. The most that I can recall has been, I remember the Seahawks and the Rams back when the Seahawks had Matt Castle back. I remember that the Rams beat them 3 times that year. So I remember that much back when they had Mike Holmgren and stuff, and Sean Alexander in the backfield. They lost all 3 times to the Rams. But yeah, that's the first one that comes to mind. And so, yeah, absolutely make sure we press those thumbs up there. And let's not believe everything the 80 says here, all right? Let's not do that. But here we go. Allen takes a snap there. They throw it to Dawson Knox, and he picks up about 8 yards on the play. My man just won't go down. He just won't go down. So here we go. 3rd and 1 again for the Bills here at the Buffalo 45-yard line. It's just somehow, some way, they're able to make it 3rd and short. 4th and short, and they can't be stopped in these situations, because if you do stop them one time, then heck, they'll get it on 4th down. They have just been excelling at this point. I always say it's whatever team is playing the best football this time of the year, and right now, I mean, Buffalo is playing their best football. Here they go in the shotgun, motion the fullback here, takes a snap, fakes it to the back, and so Allen, he keeps it, and look at Allen. Look at Air Allen, guys, taking it all the way to the Kansas City 41-yard line. My goodness, stopping this kid is a mission right now. I mean, wow. Let's see, Jay says, yes, Jay in the Bay, in 82, the Dolphins beat the Jets 3 times. It's 80 says, well, it was the Jets. I'm with you there, 80s. I'm with you there. Absolutely. But, yeah, I remember Matt Hasselbeck and the Seahawks losing 3 times to the Rams in 1 year. I remember that. Let's see. Jay says, it's been a minute, Jay. All right, here we go. Allen fakes it to the back, throws to the fullback there off the left side. He lowers his shoulder, but he gets dropped, and he got back to the line of scrimmage, probably picked up a yard in the play. But here we go, 2nd and 9 coming up. This is important for Kansas City here. You have got to find a way to make sure that they don't get no more than maybe 3 yards on this play, because you just don't want it to be 3rd and 4th or anything like that coming up here. But it's 2nd and 10. Again, ball at the Kansas City 40-yard line. Again, we're here in the second quarter with 13 minutes left to go in the second quarter. The score is 7-7. Josh Allen up under center here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. He's going to throw it to the left side there, and it's incomplete. He was aiming for Gabe Davis there. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. Jay says, good to see you're feeling better, JB. Yeah, I appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that. Absolutely. Yes, definitely feeling much better. That is for sure. That is for sure. Much better. Appreciate that. Let's see. 80 says 49ers versus Bengals Super Bowl rematch. And so I would love to see that. I honestly am rooting for that right there. 49ers and Bengals. I would love to see that. Would love to see it. But here we go. 3rd and 10. Allen's looking. Allen. Oh, he got him for the sack. He lost the ball. He lost the ball. But he recovered it. He recovered it. Dang it, Kansas City. You got to get that fumble there, but that's a big-time sack. That's what you do on 3rd down. When you put him in 3rd and long, that's your best bet to get him. And you got to get to him before he throws it to one of those receivers. But that time, excellent job by Kansas City to get there and knock that one out. Let's see. Braden says Baker Mayfield really messed up OBJ. I know what you're trying to do, Braden. I know exactly what you're trying to do there. All right, here we go, guys. The punt's on the way. All right, so the fair catch was symbol, but the ball is still rolling. And, excellent job there by Buffalo. So now Kansas City will take over from their own 1 yard line. So excellent job by the punt unit there for Buffalo to pin Kansas City deep. So Kansas City would have to go 99 yards if they would like to score a touchdown on this drive. But right now, the score is 7-7. But Kansas City's going to have the football here in the second quarter with less than 12 minutes to go here before the half. Let's see. Braden says they also played this year 80s. Let's see. 80 says Braden JB messed up Baker Mayfield. Me. Don't put that one on me. Don't put that one on me. Let's see. Braden says Joe Burrow can beat Joe Montana and score a touchdown the last drive. And so, hey, that would be nice. Braden says, and JB took that personally. Jay says, what a punt that was. Yeah, Jay, that was one heck of a punt. One heck of a punt. And great job by the punt unit. You know, sometimes you see guys, they're like, oh, I got to wait till it gets to the 1 yard line first. Like, no, make sure that thing does not go in the end zone. If you happen to get it at the 1, the 2, or the 3, it's not a huge difference. Just make sure that you pin them deep within the 5 yard line. But that was a good punt. I have heard it all, 80s. He says that JB has a Baker jersey under his hoodie. That'll be the day. That'll be the day. That would be the day. But again, the score right now is 7 apiece. And so we got the finally see the punter for Buffalo for the first time in a very long time. So we saw him go out there, punt the ball. So let's see if Kansas City can take the lead here on this drive. Or just first of all, make sure you don't give up any type of safety or anything. Don't get called for holding in the back of the end zone. Nothing like that. So they got to be smart with the ball first. Get a couple first downs. Give yourself some space to work with. This 80 says, Jay in the Bay store sells Baker Mayfield jerseys. You say, I wonder why. Braden says, what if the Pats sign Baker this offseason as a backup? It's not happening, Braden. It's not happening. It's not happening. It's just not happening. It's not happening. Bill Belichick doesn't like to waste money like that. It's not happening. It's not happening. But here we go. 1st and 10. They're going to go in the shotgun here. Got 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Mahomes takes the snap. He throws it quickly there to Pringle. And Pringle, that's dangerous right there. The ball bounced off of his hand there. Luckily for him, not a defender close enough to pick that one off, but that is a dangerous one. And so Braden says LOL. And so now that's not happening, buddy. That is not happening. All right, so here we go, guys. 2nd and 10 coming up here. Travis Kelce goes in motion. They've got 2 tight ends, 2 receivers in the back. And so, that's dangerous right there, McKinnon. That was dangerous. That hesitation he took right there to try to find a hole. Picked up a yard on the play. So now we got 3rd and 9 here. Can Kansas City find a way to get a first down here? You do not want to punt from this far close to your own end zone. AD says, Brady, that would be awesome. And Matt gets benched. That doesn't happen. That will not happen. That will not happen. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Mahomes looking, throws it, and it's caught by Kelce. Picks up 5 yards. However, they will have to punt the ball there. At least Kelce gave him a little bit more room to operate there. But that time, 3 and out for Kansas City, and they'll have to punt the ball. 11 minutes left to go here before the half, and we're all tied up 7-7. Both teams scored a touchdown in the opening drive, and their second drives both resulted in a punt unit having to come out there. Let's see. All right, punts on the way. Let's see. Fair catch symbol caught at about the 42-yard line there, 42 or 43-yard line for Buffalo. So they'll take over with great field position here in the second quarter with 10 minutes and 31 seconds left to go. When we come back here from the commercial with the score all tied up, 7 apiece. But again, right now we are at the commercial. But so far in this one, when it comes to both quarterbacks so far, you got Josh Allen. He's 10 of 13, 58 yards through the air. He's also got 3 carries for 25 yards also in this one. Then you look at Patrick Mahomes. He's 4 of 7, 16 yards. And on the ground, he's also got 3 carries for 49 yards, not to mention a touchdown as well. And as a team, Kansas City has 7 carries for 64 yards. Again, 49 of those yards come from Patrick Mahomes himself. As for Buffalo as a team, they've got 8 carries for 48 yards, and more than half of those yards have come from Josh Allen with his 25 yards on the ground. McKenzie, he's got 14 yards off the 2 carries as well, and Devin Singletary, 3 carries for 9 yards. Let's see. Jay says, it hurts Kansas City to not have Matthew out there. And so, most definitely. I hope that he's okay. I hope that he is okay. But, yeah, definitely getting hit in the head like that. Definitely hope that he's okay. Let's see. I think I skipped one. Let's see. Braden says, Baker can make good mac and cheese, I've heard. That is funny. That is funny. That is funny. Well, if he wants to make some mac and cheese, I mean, what better place than for him to go to Green Bay next year in exchange for Aaron Rodgers? Then I can't use him on my team, I'm just saying. But there might be some room down there in Green Bay for him. 80s is just loving this. He is loving this. Is this what we're doing now? We're gonna try to put Baker Mayfield on every single team. That's what we're gonna try to do. Any team other than my team. Can you guys imagine me trying to do a Madden live stream, having to be stuck with Baker Mayfield at quarterback? Come on, guys. Let's be real. Let's be real. No. All right, that's a great question right there. We'll get to that in a second. But here we go, guys. We've got Allen up under center here. Multiple tight ends here. Receiver goes in motion. They take the snap there. Going to hand it to the back. And so that is Devin Singletary there. He's going to pick up about 7 yards there, taking it all the way to midfield. So now we get 2nd and 3 coming up from midfield here for the Buffalo Bills. But 80 says, where will Aaron Rodgers be next year? That is one heck of a question there. I would have to say that if he does not end up indeed returning to Green Bay or retiring, assuming it's another team, I say the Broncos. I still got them as my favorite for Aaron Rodgers to land at. If he goes elsewhere, I think the Denver Broncos. All right, here we go. They hand the ball there to Singletary off the right side. He's going to pick up about 1 yard on the carry. So it's going to be 3rd and 2 coming up here. There is a Kansas City Chiefs player that's down right now, it looks like. Ooh, so Tyrann Mathieu is officially out, they say. Ooh, that's big time. I was hoping he could return. But, yeah, that's pretty big right there. Carmichael, what's good? What's good with you, Carmichael? Yeah, I was worried about you, man. I know it's got to be tough seeing how Big Ben went out like that. But still, one heck of a career there, assuming that it is the end for him. But, yeah, glad to have you here. How's it going? And how are you doing? Braden says, JB, come on, I'm in enough pain already. Yeah, I feel you there. You say, I don't think he stays with the Packers because we're going to be way over the cap. And so, again, right now, we're currently at the commercial right now because of the injury. But when we come back, it's going to be 3rd and 2 for the Buffalo Bills at the Kansas City 49-yard line. So we'll see who wins on that 3rd and 2 situation there. But, yeah, I mean, I see the Broncos being the best fit because, quite frankly, the Broncos believe they're a quarterback away from being able to become contenders again. And I know that John Elway, he's tired of losing. He's tired of losing. So, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And they're going to need a quarterback like him to compete with some of these quarterbacks they have. No doubt about that. Let's see. Eddie says Rodgers won't retire. He wants on the West Coast. And so, yeah, I don't think he'll retire either. I think he just likes the attention and stuff when it comes to that. But, yeah, I don't see him retiring either. Braden says, big loss for the Chiefs. Oh, yeah, my man Tyrann Mathieu, he's the kind of guy in a game like this that he might can get you one or two key stops or interceptions or something that can swing the momentum in your favor. Without a guy like him, that's tough. That is tough. Let's see. Carmichael says it's going good. Yeah, I'm doing much better. Appreciate that. Most definitely. But glad to hear that you're doing good. Absolutely. Let's see. Carmichael says, I think if the Steelers get a good quarterback, they are Super Bowl contenders. And so, yeah, definitely when it comes to a team like the Pittsburgh Steelers, they're definitely a team that if they can put their hands on a really good quarterback, that can elevate things. They've already got the receiving weapons and stuff, regardless of what happens with Juju Smith-Schuster after this season and stuff. But they've got a very good receiving core. Having Najee Harris in the backfield just sure up the offensive line, work on that. Definitely that's one thing right there. But the problem is, I think they're going to end up having to draft a quarterback in the draft. And I don't think either of those quarterbacks are going to come in day one and be that guy immediately. Maybe year two, but not year one. Meanwhile, they hand the ball to Singletary, and Singletary, he gets brought down a loss of about a good 2-3 yards on the play. That's what I'm talking about, Kansas City. One heck of a play on defense here. Maybe they have cracked the code on this Bills offense. But what a big-time third down play, because if you get just a stop, they'll go for it on fourth down. But you make them lose yards like that, now it's not so easy to choose to go for it on fourth down. Big-time play on third down by Kansas City. Again, we're here in the second quarter, 8 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. Bills punt the ball. Again, we're all tied up 7 apiece. All right, so the Chiefs catching and fair catch at the 14-yard line. So they'll take over 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. Jay says, first time in 12 years, the conference games won't have Rodgers or Brady. And so, you know what? You're right about that. But it will have my man Jimmy G back out there. Let's see. 80 says, TB12 will retire. Unlikely. The only thing that's going to retire is probably those Microsoft tablets that he keeps throwing around. That's about it. Let's see. Braden says, this coming off season is not going to be fun as Packer fans. We're going to lose a lot of players. And so, oh, yeah, I'm hearing that you guys are indicating that you guys want to franchise tag Adams. And so I get that. I know Adams, he probably doesn't want to get franchise tagged, but, hey, you got to do what's best for your team there. So go ahead and tag him up. But, yeah, absolutely. Let's see. 80 says, Jay, wow, I didn't know that. And so, yeah, I mean, it's that's pretty much been the case, thinking about it, because I'm really trying to think about it, and I feel like that is the case. Let's see, Braden says, Mr. Glass. And again, right now we are at the commercial, but we're all tied up 7 apiece in this Kansas City football here from their own 14-yard line. And so once again, they're starting off from within their own 20, but this time they got more room to operate with. Let's see, Braden says, I don't think that's going to happen. And you say, sadly, okay, bet. And so, yeah, we all know how the NFL offseason is going to be, all these changes and stuff. I mean, that's what you got to love about the offseason, or hate it. Love it or hate it. Depends on where your team is at. Most definitely I understand that. I just feel for Packer fans, though, because we know that this whole saga with Aaron Rodgers, that's probably going to play out throughout all offseason again. All the questions, will he be back? Will he be gone? Jordan Love, is he the future? What's going to happen with him? All that stuff. But if Aaron Rodgers does get traded from Green Bay, where would you guys like to see Aaron Rodgers end up at? Not where do you think is most likely at, but where would you love to see Aaron Rodgers get traded to and stuff like that in the offseason if indeed he does end up getting traded or moved on from Green Bay? Okay, guys, so here we go. Returning back to the action there. Mahomes up under center, play fake, looking, throws across the middle, and it's caught by Travis Kelce. Takes it all the way to about the Kansas City 35-yard line there. That's going to be a pickup of 21 yards on the play. 1st and 10 for Kansas City here with 8 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. And so let's see if this can spark another touchdown drive for the Chiefs. All right, here we go, guys, in the shotgun. We're going 5 wide here. They take the snap. Mahomes is looking. Mahomes throws across the middle, and it is complete there by Pringle this time. And Pringle picks up 12 yards and a 1st down for the Kansas City offense. So here we go, moving the ball once again. 1st and 10 here at the Kansas City 47-yard line. So almost at midfield. 7 minutes and 40 seconds left to go before the half. Again, we're all tied up 7 apiece. One back in the backfield, trips towards top of the formation. Harbin goes in motion. Mahomes, bootlegging, slings it, and it's caught by Tyreek Hill. I mean, that pass was so low, I didn't even know there was a Chiefs receiver right there. What a play. He picked up 10 yards and another 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. Yeah, he saw Russo there, and so he slung it around him as opposed to over him. And Tyreek Hill, when you got the kind of speed that man does, you can go get a football. Guarantee it. Let's see. Carmichael says he'd love to see him go to the Steelers. Okay, bet. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. They'll take the snap there, going to hand it to the back. And so he's going to go off the left side. Look at him go. All the way to the 22-yard line. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire with the carry for 22 yards, taking it all the way to the Buffalo 21-yard line. That's going to be 1st and 10 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds left to go before the half. And so how about that run play right there for Kansas City? This offense, I'm telling you, they have the weapons on offense to score every time they have the football. 80 says he'd love to see the Rodgers to the Rams. He just doesn't like Matthew Stafford or trust him at all, guys. I would personally love to see Aaron Rodgers go to the San Francisco 49ers, if we're being honest here. And if it's not being too realistic, I'd love to see him with the 49ers. Meanwhile, Hill, he loses some yards on that one, lost about a good 2-3 yards on that end around. Buffalo was ready for it that time. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 12. Again, 5 minutes and 50 seconds left to go before the half, all tied up 7 apiece. Brady says, I don't think Tom Brady is going to retire from destroying Microsoft tablets. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 13. Out of the shotgun. Back goes in motion. Mahomes takes the snap there. Looking. Throws it to the back, and his cop of Clyde Edwards-Helaire makes 2 guys miss before being brought down there by the 3rd guy, but he's putting up quite a fight there. That's going to be a pickup of about a good 9 yards on the play. So takes it all the way to Buffalo, 14-yard line. So far on this drive, 6 plays, 72 yards, about 3 minutes and 25 seconds turn time possession off the clock. 5 minutes left to go before the half. Again, both teams with all 3 timeouts. The best way to stop a great offense is to keep them on the sideline, and that's exactly what Kansas City's doing on this drive. They put Pringle in motion, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. It's 3rd and 3. Mahomes snaps it, throws to the back of the backfield. McKinnon lowers that shoulder. Oh, man, look at that. That safety wanted no part of that. He wanted no part of that contact. He picked up 6 yards on the play and another 1st down for the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st and goal at the Buffalo 8-yard line. So look at that. Yeah, that time, I mean, McKinnon said, if you're just going to stand there, I'm going to run you over. Let's see. Braden says, not in the NFC. So he says, just anywhere not in the NFC. All right, here we go, guys. Out of the shotgun, Travis Kelce goes in motion. They snap it, fake it to the back. Mahomes punt fakes, and the pressure's all around him. He goes down. That was Ed Oliver who brings him down. So now we've got 2nd and goal coming up from the Buffalo 15-yard line. He lost 7 yards on that sack. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go before the half. Braden says, if we trade him, I hope we trade him to the AFC team. That's exactly why I'm pretty sure, realistically speaking, he gets traded. There's no way Packers are going to trade him to an NFC team. He's going to get traded to the Broncos. I guarantee it. It would be the Broncos that would get him. Travis Kelce goes in motion. They hand it to McKinnon. McKinnon cuts it inside, and he picks up about 4 yards in the place. Now we got 3rd and goal from the Buffalo 11-yard line. Again, so far on this drive, 9 plays, 75 yards, about 5 minutes and 30 seconds to turn time possession off the clock. Andrew says, who gets the ball at the half? Yeah, Kansas City gets the ball at the half because Buffalo got the ball first. So Kansas City will get the football at the half, which is good news for those who are rooting for the Chiefs. All right, they put Tyreek Hill in motion here. You've got 3 receivers towards the bottom of the screen. They got Kelce towards the top. They snap the ball. Mahomes running around. Mahomes. I thought he was still going to be on his feet there, but they brought him down there. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty. Mahomes, he thinks it's on the defense for holding or something. Let's see what they call. If this is on the defense like I think it is, that'll be a first down and the first new set of downs to work with. Holding on the defense, number 30. So they call Dane Jackson. So that's going to be an automatic first down there for Kansas City. Okay, so after that hold there, I mean, my man said he got to keep up with Tyreek somehow. Mahomes up under center. They snap the ball there. They hand it to the back, up the middle. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he's going to pick up about a good 4 yards on the carry. So he's at the 2-yard line here. So we got 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. That should take us to the 2-minute warning. At this point, if you're Kansas City, I go ahead and probably run the ball again in case we don't get it. Go ahead and leave Buffalo with as little time as possible to work with. But ultimately, you're thinking touchdown here on this drive. But we're at the 2-minute warning, and we're all tied up 7 apiece in this one here. And so far in this game, you've got Josh Allen, 10 of 13, 58 yards passing. He's been sacked just 1 time. You've got Patrick Mahomes. He's 9 of 12, 74 yards passing, and he's been sacked 1 time in this one as well. On the ground as a team, Buffalo, 11 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. And for the Kansas City Chiefs as a team, 11 carries for 92 yards on the ground and a touchdown so far in this one. Braden says the Chiefs do, Andrew. And so, yeah, definitely. The Chiefs will get the football at the half. And then, so that's why it's important now to be able to score a touchdown here. Defensively, though, you have got to have a solid game plan, be game planning here on how to stop Buffalo. They've been on the sideline for a good minute. They haven't had to touch the football in almost about 7 minutes now, offensively speaking, for Buffalo. So they're a little cold right now. So now is the time to get them and make sure that when they get the football back, that, hey, you just make sure that they don't go down there and get no rhythm going, try to get a 3 and out, maybe even get the football back if you're Kansas City. But both teams have all 3 timeouts to work with here with less than 2 minutes to go. But again, right now we are at the commercial, but when we come back here, it is still 2nd and goal here for the Kansas City Chiefs at the 2-yard line, looking to take their first lead of the game in this one. All right, let's see. 80 says Aaron Rodgers to the Pats. Y'all don't want that to happen. Y'all don't want that to happen. The world does not want that to happen. Believe that. Kelsey goes in motion, takes a snap there, and he tried to underhand pass it, incomplete. Got too cute for your own good on that one. Dropped it, incomplete. 3rd and goal. Not only that, but you stop the clock as well. All right, so here we go. 3rd and goal here. 2nd quarter, 1 minute and 58 seconds here. Let's see what Mahomes does. Kelsey goes in motion, got 1 tight end, 3 receivers, 1 back. And so Mahomes running around here, and he just slings it up there, and it is caught by Pringle. Wow, that's going to be a touchdown, Kansas City. So Byron Pringle there goes up there and snags that one. Mahomes threw it off the wrong foot there. I don't know what he was doing, where he was running, but it worked, and it's a touchdown for Kansas City to cap off that long drive. And again, that was 12 plays, 86 yards, about 6 minutes and 51 seconds term time possession off the clock. So that's exactly how you draw it up. Extra point is up and it's good. So the score, Kansas City 14, Buffalo 7. Here in the 2nd quarter with 1 minute and 52 seconds left to work with. But, of course, both teams with all 3 timeouts, in Buffalo with plenty of time to try to score before the half. But just a reminder, Kansas City will get the football after the half. Andrew says, we don't want an old, slow quarterback. Andrew says, we like Mac. And so Mac is the future. He is the future. He is the future. But again, we are at the commercial here because of that touchdown. And so Kansas City with their first lead of the game. And so they're up 14-7. But yes, Buffalo, it's been a minute since they've had the football now offensively. And they'll have to run their 2-minute offense and see if they can get some points here. Or can Kansas City maybe even get a 3 and out and try to get the football back with 3 timeouts? That's plenty of time to work with for either team. Let's see how this plays out before the half. Let's see. Jay says, what a throw, especially with the pressure in his face. Exactly. I mean, because at first, he looked like he was going to bootleg to the left, and he changed his mind, went back to the right, but the defense was there. And so that time, he threw it up there, trusted his guy, believed in his guy, and he came through for him. But it's going to be very important for this Chiefs defense to be able to come out here and make some stops. AD says, JB, the Rams are chokers. Well, I mean, we're going to find that out. I mean, I would not be surprised at all. As a matter of fact, for me, the 49ers are the favorites heading into it. Anytime you have that type of success against a team, historically speaking, I mean, you're going to have a lot of confidence stepping into that field. I mean, heck, that's what started this run for the 49ers there was they were able to beat the Rams in overtime there. With that being said, though, it's going to be one heck of a game. It's going to be one heck of a game right there. You know, the Rams, they've been beaten twice. They want to win this one. They want to win it. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. All I know, 80s, is that I saw one guy choke today, and that person wasn't Matthew Stafford. It was Tom Brady. That's all I know. Jay says Chiefs receive second half kickoff. That is right. So this defense just got to come out here right now. Don't let Buffalo tie this up. You got to come out here and play some good defense, Kansas City. What would Tony Romo know about a big drive anyways? What would he know about a big drive anyways? This man doesn't know nothing about playoffs. Talking about it's not a big drive. What would he know about a big drive? All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 for the Bills from their own 25. They fake it to the back, sling it across the middle there to Beasley, and Beasley holding on to the football for dear life there. He picks up 24 yards, and already we're almost at midfield here. We're at the Buffalo 49-yard line. A minute, 35 left to work with here in the second quarter. Let's see. Allen takes a snap here. Allen throws it. It's caught by Diggs, and he's going to pick up a yard on the play, taking it to the 50-yard line, but getting out of bounds. 2nd and 8 coming up. Braden says, wow, JB roasting Romo. And so I'm just saying, like, he speaks as if he's speaking from experience. What does he know about winning? Like, really? He's the same guy that muffed couldn't even hold down the field goal for his Cowboys back when they had Bill Parcells coaching. So what does he know about clutch? Threw the ball to Cole Beasley there, and he picks up 7 yards across the middle. Now we got 3rd and 2 coming up here. We got a minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. Again, both teams with all 3 timeouts right now, and they're both content with this clock running, it seems. They're going to hurry up here. Allen out of the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Take the snap there. Chiefs send 4. He throws it, and it is caught there by his receiver, and that's going to be a 5-yard pickup to Gabe Davis there. And a 1st down. So 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 38-yard line. So Buffalo just burned their first time out here, and so we're going to go to the commercial here, but it's 54 seconds left before the half. Let's see. 80 says, I think Tony Romo was talking about a big drive across the country. That sounds more like it, 80s. That sounds more like it right there. Right, because that's the only thing he knows about that. You know, that's about it. That's about it. Absolutely. I mean, wow. It gets me. It gets me because just listening to Tony Romo, he sounds like a backup quarterback that excelled on the play and all like that, honestly. I mean, I like his personality and stuff, but let's be real now. What does he know about big games now? Come on now. Let's not kid ourselves. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 54 seconds left here before the half. Josh Allen's in the shotguns. Takes it. He's running. He's looking to run. Someone's got to bring him down. And he picks up about 9 yards on the run off the left end there. 49 seconds left there. All right, so here we go. He went out of bounds on that one. So we got 2nd and 1 coming up. 49 seconds left here. Buffalo with 2 timeouts. Kansas City with 3 timeouts here. Allen in the shotgun. Take the snap there, and he's going to run again. Same play. The same play. And Madden criticizes me for running the same play twice. But, hey, it worked. That time he picked up 11 yards, took it all the way to the Kansas City 18-yard line. Let's see. 80 says, JB always Romo and Mayfield for his forced fumble. Braden says him and Dak have the same playoff record. That they do. That they do. And so Braden says, LOL 80s. All right, here we go. Shotgun formation. Cole Beasley goes in motion. Allen looking, feels the pressure, just chunks it up there deep. And who called that play? Who called that play on defense? What an all-out awful play. I just saw one defensive back and about two receivers in the area. Who in the world called that play? Oh, my goodness. That's a touchdown right there for the Bills. You messed up. You had one job, one assignment. Who called that play? You took your own guy out. You took your own guy out, Sneed. I hope you're happy. I could have caught that pass. Look at that. 7 plays, 75 yards, a minute and 15 seconds off the clock. It does you no good to take 7 minutes off the clock if you let your opponent score in a minute and 15 seconds. And now we're all tied up here before the half. Look at that. Wow. Wow. I mean, we leaving guys open here? We running into our own men back there? What are we doing? We're in the playoffs now, man. You should have this coverage memorized by now. Braden says, oh, Romeo. 80 says fantasy football. And so that is not true, 80s. That is not true. I do not. I never start those guys in fantasy football. Never. Let's see. Braden says, Steve Spagnola. That's right. That was awful. That was awful play call. Everybody knows you don't do that. You never do that. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You had one job, not to let them get in the end zone. I get it. Josh Allen kept running. I get it. But that was not the answer. That was not the answer. Another person who has no business talking sports, Nate Burleson. The kid hasn't won nothing and whatnot, but he's always got something to say about the Patriots and stuff like that. You know, he's always got something to say. I'm like, aren't you recognized as just being a third option at receiver at best? But, man, now we got 37 seconds here. Kansas City has 3 timeouts to work with. So if they can get a couple big plays here early, that could be big. But they shouldn't have given up that touchdown to Buffalo. They should not have given up that touchdown. But what's done is done. So now can they at least get in the field goal range here before the half and go into the half with the lead? If you're Kansas City, you'll take that right now. Hill goes in motion. Snaps the ball. Mahomes looking. Avoids the rush. Mahomes doing my homeboy type of things. He slings it. Incomplete, but we got a flag. We got a flag holding on the defense. So holding on Levi Wallace there. And so it's going to be a first down there. And go ahead and tack on the yards there as well. 5 yards enforced. Let's see. Braden says that he likes Nate Burleson. And so there are 2 guys that go out of their way for receivers. They go out of their way just to specifically go against the Patriots on every single time. I'm like, I can't take your stuff serious because you're always against us. Meanwhile, Tyreek Hill turning on Jets and take it all the way to the Buffalo 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 26 yards. And he went out of bounds to save them that extra timeout right there. That is big. That is big. And so, but yeah, I mean, because, yeah, like Nate Bolson's always talking as if he was the man. I was like, you were never the man. Any receiver that you have to say, oh, I did get 1,000 yards by getting like 1,005 yards or whatever it was and all like that, that doesn't do anything for me. He's just famous because he played in the same roster as Randy Moss. That's it. But here we go. Mahomes looking, throws it. And so Tyreek Hill has it again. And Tyreek gets out of bounds. And so 16 seconds left there before the half. Let's see. 80 says, hey, I like Nate in 2004. He went over 1,000 yards receiving. Here we go. Barely 1,000 yards receiving. And I bet he was supposed to be the number 1 option too. Braden says the person that annoys me is Boomer. And so here we go, guys. 2nd and 6. Mahomes looking, throws it, and it's caught by Kelsey, and he's going to pick up about a good 8 yards on the play, taking all the way to the Buffalo 32-yard line. There they call their first timeout here. 2 timeouts to work with. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, your man was like a basic receiver, but that's about it. 80 says 1,008 yards and 9 touchdowns, LOL. Let's see, 80 says yards. It probably took him that long, 80, to get those yards. Braden says he also gets on Baker's nerves. 80 says, but Nate's Canadian born, LOL. Let's see. Him, Brandon Marshall, the receiver, he's always going against the Patriots and stuff like that. Like, that's all they're on the camera for, to go against the Patriots. That's about it, honestly. Provide no other insight other than just going against the Patriots. That's it. Here we go. 1st and 10. Up, timeouts been called by Buffalo. So that is Buffalo's second timeout. So again, right now, guys, we are all tied up 14 apiece here. 11 seconds left to go before the half. You have Kansas City with 2 timeouts. Buffalo, they just called the timeout, so they've got 1 timeout remaining here. And of course, the goal is to get in the field goal range. They're at Buffalo's 32-yard line right now. It took them 3 plays to get 43 yards, and they took 26 seconds off the clock. Large part, Tyreek Hill had a lot to do with this drive here. They're going to go 5 wide now. McKinnon goes in motion. Now he's next to Mahomes in the shotgun. They snap the ball. Mahomes, he just throws that one away. 7 seconds left. So far, Mahomes, he is 13 of 18 for 114 yards and 1 passing touchdown. Not to mention his 3 carries for 49 yards and a touchdown as well in this one. All right, here we go, guys. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They snap the ball. Mahomes is looking. Throws it deep, incomplete. Incomplete. That's going to leave 3 seconds on the clock, so it's time to bring out the field goal unit. All right, here we go, guys. So Harrison Butker is going to come out here to try to give the Chiefs the lead here before the half. This is a 50-yard field goal attempt. I expect Buffalo to call a timeout and try to ice them. And that's exactly what they do. Call a timeout here to try to ice the kicker. Let's see. Braden says, JB, who is America's team? Well, historically speaking, they say it's the Cowboys. But I believe that America's team right now has definitely evolved away from that. But that is the technical answer right there, the Cowboys. All right, so can Kansas City go into the half here with the lead? A 50-yard field goal attempt coming up here. Can he convert? Kicks on the way. Oh, he missed it. He missed it. Wow. Wow. So at halftime, we're all tied up, guys, 14 apiece. We got kickers out here missing field goals. We got defensive coordinators leaving 1 defensive back in coverage, basically. I don't know what's going on. This is bad. Let's see. Braden says, seeing if there's any Cowboy fans in the chat. I feel you there. I feel you there. Let's see. 80 says JB is starting Romo and Nate when he plays Madden. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I have no problem with Tony Romo, though. I got no problem with Tony Romo and stuff like that, especially when he was playing. But I'm just saying, let's keep it realistic. Let's keep it realistic. You know, Trent Dilfer, he knows his role. You know, he knows, even though he has a Super Bowl ring, he wasn't responsible for that. So he sounds like someone that understands that, you know, so I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. But let's not go out there and talk about being clutch in the playoffs like we know what we're talking about when you never done it. You know, let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's all I'm saying with Tony Romo, though. I got no hate for the man. Let's see. Eddie says, the Nate Burleson halftime show coming up. Here we go. Here we go. Must be an average performance then, I guess. All right, so let's see. But yeah, just to recap how we got here so far, both teams, you know, we're all tied up 14 apiece. Both teams scored their first drive of the game in the first quarter. Both teams scored a touchdown in the second quarter as well. So 14-14 is the score. When it comes to passing the ball, you know, Patrick Mahomes 13-19, 114 yards passing, touchdown, no interceptions, been sacked once. Josh Allen, he's 15 of 18, 113 yards, one touchdown, no interceptions. He's been sacked once as well. And then also on the ground, you've got for Buffalo as a team, 13 carries for 74 yards. Josh Allen is responsible for 45 of those yards off of 5 carries. You also have Isaiah McKenzie with 2 carries, 14 yards. Devin Singletary, 6 carries, 15 yards. And for the Chiefs, you know, as a team, 11 carries, 92 yards. You got Patrick Mahomes, the leading rusher for Kansas City. And in this game, he's got 3 carries, 49 yards. You've got Jeremy McKinnon. He's got 4 carries for 13 yards. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 2 carries, 26 yards in this one. And as a team receiving-wise, though, for Buffalo, they've gotten quite a few guys involved in this one. In fact, they've thrown the ball to 7 different guys, but you got obviously Devin Singletary at the backfield, 3 catches, 32 yards. You got Cole Beasley, 3 catches, 38 yards. Stephon Diggs, he's got 3 catches for 7 yards here. And Gabe Davis, he's got 2 receptions for 23 yards and a receiving touchdown in this one. For Kansas City, Travis Kelce, he's got 3 catches, 34 yards. Tyreek Hill, 4 catches, 41 yards. And then you look at McKinnon at the backfield, 2 catches, 11 yards. Pringle, 3 catches, 19 yards, and the receiving touchdown as well. And so, what's good, Buddha Baker? What's good with you? How's it going? You say, let's go to Kansas City. I like it. I like it. Hey, what's your final score projection for this one here? I know you got Kansas City winning, but how much do you say they win by? But, man, what a first half this was. I feel like that field that they missed, that's going to be huge later on. It's going to be very huge right there. I saw a lot of good things from Kansas City. I saw some things I didn't like there. I like the fact that they did show that they can move the ball and take some time off the clock to prevent Buffalo offense from having too much time. The problem is Buffalo, even with a little bit of time, still finds ways to score touchdowns here. And they can score extremely quick. I don't like that call that Spagnuolo did. I do not like that defensive call that he called on that last touchdown that Buffalo had. You cannot leave guys open with Josh Allen in the quarterback. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. Braden says, I see your boy Nate. Nate's not my boy. He's definitely not. Definitely not. Definitely not. Absolutely. Well, let's see. So now that we have a more clear idea of the remaining teams here, who do you guys think will win the Super Bowl when it's all said and done? We've got a better picture now with a lot of teams being eliminated and stuff. Who do you guys want to see now win the Super Bowl? Tampa Bay going down, that was huge. That means we're going to have a different Super Bowl champion this year when it's all said and done. Braden says, I want to see JB and Nate call the Nickelodeon game next year. Hey, I mean, hey, you know, if that's what they want, that's what they want, you know. If they want that, we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. You know, I guess you can say for Nate, it's more of a, it's just, I don't know. It's just, he's always talking about the Patriots and stuff. That's my problem with him. That's really about it. But I could work with him a lot better than Baker Mayfield. Now, that would be a tough one there. That would be a very tough one to do. Let's see. Buddha Baker says Cincinnati. So, yeah, I mean, Cincinnati's certainly the team that, in the AFC, like I would love to see Cincinnati come out of the AFC and represent the AFC. Now, if they can find a way to win a Super Bowl, I'll admit that would be extremely impressive right there in terms of just Joe Burrow and just his immediate impact here in Cincinnati. He's only in year 2, even though, he shows a lot of poise despite the fact that he's getting sacked and stuff. He's not rattled. He understands the assignment. He goes out there and execute guys like him, Jamar Chase as a rookie. I mean, those are some big pieces here to the offense, and these guys are young. They're hungry, and so I like what I'm seeing. I'm seeing the toughness, the poise, the smarts, all of that stuff. But that offensive line, that's you can't let your quarterback get sacked 9 times in a game. You can't let that happen. I don't care if we're talking regular season, playoffs. You just can't let that happen. You cannot let that happen. But I like the way that he bounces back. That is for sure. And again, if you're just tuning in right now, we're all tied up 14 apiece in this one. We are at the half right now of this game. All right, give me 1 second here, guys. Okay, perfect. All right, I see that right now we're at 10 thumbs up. So, yeah, make sure you guys press the thumbs up here. And let's go ahead and get some more thumbs up going here for the stream. Appreciate you guys so much for joining here. And, yes, right now we are watching a very good game here. We're all tied up 14 apiece. Hopefully the second half remains true as well, and we can keep this going here. But either way, I came into this one wanting to see a very good game here. And so – hey, if Buffalo finds a way to win, that's great for them. If Kansas City wins, that's great for them as well. Eddie says, poor Nate. Let's see. Baker says, Kansas City will win by 3. We'll go down to the wire. And so, I mean, absolutely. You look at every game that's played so far this divisional round right here. I mean, you had Cincinnati. They won by 3. Even though they were the road team, they won 19-16 down there at Tennessee, put King Henry and company out of the misery this season. And then you had, obviously, what happened with San Francisco winning 13-10. Earlier today, you had the Rams win by 3, 30-27. So to assume that a game that's tied up at the half is going to be a 3-point difference or something like that, that's not crazy at all. It's just the difference is if Kansas City does win, then they'll be the only team that was able to win the divisional round from being at home, because everybody else was on the road so far. And so we'll see if they can do it. Or if not, then, hey, we'll see if Buffalo keeps that streak going here and will all 4 road teams win. If that's the case, wow, the power of home field has really just declined lately. But absolutely, I would not be surprised if this game ended up going to overtime or something like that. Honestly, I mean, wow, what a set of games we had this weekend. Honestly, I mean, much better than last week, no doubt about that. Let's see. But yeah, 80 says poor Nate, huh? I went ahead and pulled up I almost said Nate Burleson's stats, from his playing days. There was not one time my man made the Pro Bowl. Not one time. Matter of fact, I mean, most years he didn't even exceed 800 yards receiving. This is pretty sad. 80 says that Nate loves the pass. Now that's funny. Yeah, he loves the pass about as much as Rex Ryan does. So no, not at all. Not at all. He has chosen to make us his enemy and all like that. I remember a couple years ago and all like that, Brady out there winning Super Bowls. My man Nate Burleson, he was not happy about seeing the Patriots having success. He wanted everybody to struggle the way that he struggled in his career. So he wasn't happy about that. Let's see. Let's see. You say 80 says, but Nate passed 1K. And so, hey, I appreciate the raid, guys. Appreciate that. Let's see. She got sports raid. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And so, yes, appreciate you guys. And so, yeah, absolutely, guys. I'm going to try to get through this as well. But, yeah, appreciate that. Packers 79 with the raid there. Christopher Connor, appreciate you too. And so, James Davis, who they? Yeah, appreciate all of you guys here. Thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that. And so let's see. Buddha Baker says San Francisco 49ers and Cincinnati Bengals, one game from Super Bowl 56. And so, yes, I mean, it'd be so close. And so, yes, appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you guys so much. Yes, absolutely. Apologize here. My computer's freezing up here. But, yes, appreciate you guys. You guys are the real MVP. And so, yeah, John Jensen, thank you for coming through, man. Appreciate the raid there. So, Victor, appreciate you as well. And so, Matt, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Each and every one of you guys. And so, Chase, appreciate the raid there. 5 trillion, thank you so much. And so, Andrew, thank you so much. Yeah, appreciate all of you guys. Each and every one of you guys. Ben Harvey, thank you. Packers 79, go Bills. And so, all right, so we got one Bills fan here. Appreciate that. Absolutely. And yes, we are coming back here from the halftime right here. And so Buffalo will be kicking things off here to Kansas City to start off the third quarter here. And so here we go to start of the third quarter. Kansas City with the football right now, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Mahomes takes it, hands it to McKinnon up the middle there. And so he's going to pick up about a good 5 yards on the carry. We got 2nd and 5 coming up here from the 30-yard line for the Kansas City Chiefs here. Fresh out of the half here. We're all tied up 14 apiece here. And so with a great first half here, both teams scored a touchdown in the first quarter. Both teams scored a touchdown in the second quarter. So now let's see what takes place here in the third quarter. Now that we're back from halftime here, looking forward to seeing how this one plays out here. Can Kansas City score a touchdown here and take the lead again here in the first half and score on their opening drive? Let's see. Out of the shotgun, Mahomes avoids the rush. He's going to scramble again, and this time he slides about 1.5 yards shy of the first down. So we got 3rd and 1 coming up here from the Kansas City 34-yard line. But, yeah, shout out to each and every person there that is raiding the channel. Really appreciate you guys. And so, yeah, and obviously let me know who you guys like in this matchup here. You like Bills or the Chiefs. Would appreciate you guys for coming through here and raiding the channel, guys. Really appreciate that. Here we go, guys. 3rd and 2. Can Kansas City get the first down here on 3rd down? Let's see. So here we go, guys. Third quarter, 13 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. All tied up, 14 apiece. 3rd and 2 here for the Chiefs. Mahomes takes a snap. He hands it to McKinnon. And McKinnon, he's going to pick up the first down. It's going to be a pickup of about a good 3 yards on the carry and a first down. New set of downs for Kansas City. 1st and 10 now for the Chiefs from their own 37-yard line. Let's see. Appreciate you, Bart. Let's see. Apiza 90, appreciate you for coming through. Apologize for taking so long to get to you guys, but appreciate you guys for all coming through here with the raid. John Jensen, appreciate you. Christopher, appreciate you. And here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Mahomes throws it to McKinnon out the backfield there and off the left side, and he's going to pick up a good 7 yards on the play. We got 2nd down coming up here. 2nd and 3 from the Kansas City 44-yard line. So far, 4 plays, 19 yards, about 2 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here. Again, we're all tied up still, 14 apiece. It's the first drive of the game here since halftime. And so Kansas City, let's see what they do with this drive right here. But obviously trying to go out here and score and establish a touchdown to open up the second half. And so She Got Sports, appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, appreciate you. Let's see, Brian says hello from She Got Sports. And so, yes, thank all of you guys for coming through. Meanwhile, Mahomes takes a snap there, throws it to the right side to Tyreek Hill, and Tyreek gets another first down here for Kansas City. That's a pickup of 7 yards on the play. So now we got 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 49-yard line here and a fresh set of downs for Kansas City. Again, all tied up, 14 apiece. He went to work one-on-one with Jackson guarding him, and he got the first down. 1st and 10, 12 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Let's see if Kansas City can get another first down here and keep it going. Against Buffalo, you have to continuously move the football here. Tyreek Hill, he's been big here, starting especially before the half. Let's see if that continues here in the second half. They fake it to McKinnon. Mahomes, he has time this time, and he throws it to the left side there to his other tight end, Gray, with the reception. He picks up 8 yards. Now we got 2nd and 2. You want to do your work early in your downs here and make sure you get 2nd and 3rd down and short here so that way you make life easier against this Bills pass rush because they've been getting there all game long. It's just Mahomes, boy, he's been doing some spectacular things with his feet in this one to extend plays, make some first downs, get them some points and stuff. And you got to love that when your quarterback can take it to another level here in the playoffs. Here we go. Mahomes up under center here. They put Hardman in motion. They hand it to the back. Up the middle that time, Ed Oliver. He gets him back there for a loss on the play. Going to bring him down. That's a loss of about 2 yards on the play. Now we got 3rd and 4 coming up from the Buffalo 43-yard line. And so, yeah, appreciate you, Brian. And so, yeah, I know I'm going slow here with the comments, guys, but really appreciate you guys for coming through. Braden says, got a raid for you, JB. And so, yes, absolutely appreciate you guys so much for checking us out here and for the support. And so Eric says She Got Sports raid. And so, yeah, appreciate you, Eric. So we go 3rd and 5 here out of the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Mahomes looking, throws it to Tyreek. And so Tyreek makes the reception, but he is short of the first down. I personally would go for it here. You're already in Buffalo territory, 4th and 1. In a game of this magnitude, you're going to have to be able to score more points than them. I say go for it and get the first down. But, yeah, appreciate that, John. Let's see. Elijah V2, appreciate you. What's good with you? What's good with you? How's it going? And so Ben says She Got Sports raid. Hit the like button, like Hawk Smash Bros. And so absolutely, you guys heard Ben. Absolutely. Appreciate that, guys. Meanwhile, Mahomes fakes to the fullback, bootlegs, dumps it to McKinnon off the right side. What a play call that was. And he picks up 20 yards, taking it all the way to the Buffalo 20-yard line. I like that play call a lot right there. So let's go. So far, 9 plays, 55 yards, 5 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here in the third quarter with less than 10 minutes to go. Can Kansas City finish this drive off in the end zone and score a touchdown and try to give them a lead against the Buffalo Bills here? And so 80 says, wow. And so let's go. Dustin, appreciate you. Dustin, appreciate you. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10, shotgun. You got 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, tight end and receiver towards the bottom. Got a couple pump fakes here from Mahomes. He's moving around. He's still moving. Offensive line did a fantastic job there. And so, yeah, Mahomes gets out of bounds there. The offensive line did a pretty good job there of giving us some time there, but Mahomes ultimately ran out of room to work with, just went out of bounds. Smart quarterback not to force anything that's not there. We got about 9 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Again, we're still tied up 14 apiece, but this is the Chiefs with their opening drive here coming out of halftime. trying to take the lead and get the first touchdown of the game. Again, both teams scored a touchdown in the opening drive in the first quarter. Let's see if we can get a repeat here to start off the second half. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. You see the safeties for Buffalo. They're playing a good far back. They hand it to the running back there, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and off the left guard, he picks up 3 yards on the carry. So now we got third down coming up, 3rd and 8 coming up from the Buffalo 18-yard line. They need 8 yards for a first down. They need 18 yards for a touchdown. And so, hey, appreciate you. Appreciate you. You say, she got sport red. I'm going to be nice and sun and like. And so, hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And so, Sad Falcons, yo, what's good with you? What's good with you? Appreciate you for coming through, buddy. But what's good with you? How is it going? Meanwhile, we got 3rd and 8 coming up here. Travis Kelce goes in motion here. They snap the ball. Mahomes is looking. Mahomes has to move. He feels the pressure all around him. There is a penalty, so this might come back for holding. Meanwhile, Mahomes, he gets the first down before getting tagged by the safety there, but there was already a penalty for holding. So you know what this probably means. This is going to come back, and that's going to move him back 10 yards there. So now we're going to be looking at 3rd and 18 from the Buffalo 28-yard line. Yeah, they call holding on 77. That's Andrew Willie there, so it's going to back them up 10 yards. So now we got 3rd and 18 from the Buffalo 28-yard line. Again, this drive has been 11 plays, 47 yards, 7 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here in the third quarter. We're less than 8 minutes to go. We're still tied up 14 apiece, but that was a huge holding call right there because that wipes out the first down. And now we're looking at 3rd and long, and the way that those DNs are coming after Mahomes, let's see if he has something magical here. There has not been too many penalties in this one so far. It's been a clean game. Let's see what happens on 3rd and long. Mahomes with the snap. Mahomes looking, moves around, still looking. Mahomes is going to take off and run for it. And so he tries to stay in bounds there, but it's going to be short, well short. He picks up about 7 yards. He's about 11 yards shy of the first down there. So now let's see the field goal unit come out here. And can Kansas City convert this time with their field goal unit? 80 says Raiders. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Apologize for taking so long here, guys. And so, Bam 5, what's good? What's good? And so, yeah, you guys let me know who are some of you guys' favorite teams and stuff like that, you know, in terms of rooting for and all like that, and who you got in this game right here between the Chiefs and the Bills. But appreciate you guys for coming through and rating the stream, guys. Appreciate that. Here we go, 39-yard field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it is just barely good, but it is good. So tack on 3 points there, and Kansas City has the lead 17-14. So after a drive like that, you have about 13 plays, 54 yards, almost 8 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock, and it all concludes in a field goal. So you get points, but you need a touchdown against a team like the Buffalo Bills. Let's see how Buffalo's offense looks for the first time here in the second half. And again, we're here in the third quarter with 7 minutes and 1 second left to go in the third quarter. So Kansas City took off a lot of time, but the drive stalled out after that penalty for holding, and so they got 3 points out of it. And so, but yes, appreciate the raid, guys. Let's see. James Davis says, 3rd time's a charm for Cincinnati. So, okay, 3rd time's a charm for the Bengals. I like it. I like it. And so, John says, do you watch Tom Grassi? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tom is the MVP, most definitely. I've now been subbed to Tom for at least a good 5 months, 5-6 months, I feel like. So, at least for a good 5-6 months now. But absolutely. And so, yes, appreciate the raid. Appreciate that, guys. You guys are the real MVPs. And so Braden says, I asked her to raid you. You deserve it, JB. I appreciate that, Braden. I appreciate that, man. Really appreciate that. And so, yeah, I really appreciate that, man. Out here, you know, every day trying to grind it. So I appreciate that a lot. And so 80 says, raid. Yeah, absolutely, my guys. Apologize for taking so long, guys. We really appreciate that. And so let's see, 80 says, Nate was in the raid. That's funny, 80s. That is funny. That is funny. Let's see. John says, go St. Louis Rams, boo LA Rams. And so, gotcha, John. And so, yeah, I was very surprised when they left St. Louis. You know, I did like it when they were down there in St. Louis. I did. And so Jay says, smash that like button, y'all. And so, yeah, absolutely appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that. And again, right now we are currently at the commercial, so we're not missing anything right now. We are at the commercial, but the score is Kansas City 17, Buffalo 14. Buffalo hasn't had the ball yet in the second half, but we'll see what they do with the football in the second half. But yeah, appreciate you guys once again for the raid, guys. Buddha says overtime. James says, who's getting the walk-off field goal this game? And so, James, if it goes my way, I would say Kansas City. But I will say this. Kansas City, I mean, they missed that one field goal earlier. So if it does come down to a field goal attempt at the end, I'm gonna be hella nervous for Kansas City if they're the ones kicking that field goal, because their kicker looks a little shaky right now. He just barely made that field goal. And so there you go, Raiders. There you go. And so Braden says, yeah, Nate was in the raid, LOL. Absolutely. Braden says, also watch Tom Grassi. So yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Love his channel. Love his channel. Absolutely. All right, guys. So here we go. Kickoff's about to be on the way here. And so let's see where Buffalo's going to start off. But really quickly, the football just fell down. So the wind must be out there extremely strong right now in this game. So they're going to try it again. And if it falls again, they're going to have somebody come down here and hold the kick. Let's see. Braden says AB roasted the Bucks. Did he really? Did he really? What did he say? What did he say? Meanwhile, kickoff's on the way, and let's see. All right, so they're not going to return it there, so they'll take over 1st and 10 for Buffalo from their own 25-yard line. But yeah, losing Tyrann Mathieu, that was huge. That was huge right there. He's out for the rest of this game. And so hopefully if Kansas City's able to advance, hopefully he'll be back in the future rounds, but definitely hoping the best for him and that head injury. But here we go for Buffalo. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Josh Allen up under center. You got a fullback in the back, got a couple tight ends there, 2 receivers. And so Diggs goes in motion, play fake. Allen's looking. Allen throws it. Going to dump it off to the fullback, and the fullback, he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. So we got 2nd and 3 coming up here from the Buffalo 32-yard line. So again, 3rd quarter, 6 minutes and 45 seconds left to go here. This is Buffalo's first drive here of the second half here. Let's see what they do with it. They're facing 2nd and 3rd here, 2nd and 3 from their own 32-yard line. All right, Josh Allen, he's 16 of 19 for 120 yards so far and a touchdown. McKenzie goes in motion. They hand it to the back off the left side there. And so he gets tripped up and ultimately brought down, but not until he picks up at least a good 2 yards on the carry. So now we got 3rd and 2 coming up here for the Buffalo Bills. 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter. Again, Kansas City's up 17-14. Six minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. So 3rd and short. Can Kansas City defense get them in the backfield for a loss, or at least prevent them from gaining a yard or something like that? Let's see. This is big right here for Kansas City. You get the ball back for your offense, that's huge. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they've made a living out of getting these 3rd and shorts. Let's see what happens. Allen takes it. They hand it to McKenzie off the left side, but that time the defense swarmed to the football and they stopped him about a yard shy. He picked up a yard, but he's a yard shy. So we got 4th and 1 coming up for Buffalo from their own 34-yard line. I feel like if you're Buffalo, you're just too close back to your own end zone to try to go for it there. You got to punt the ball. Big time stop there. Big time stop. 4th down coming up. Let's see. Buddha says 4th down. Absolutely. Absolutely. That was a big time stop there. Keep your eyes alert in case some type of fake or something like that. I just don't trust these Bills. I feel like they would do something like that. All right, they punt the ball. Let's see if we'll get a return out of it. We will get a return. He's at the 25, at the 30, 35, all the way to about the 39-yard line there. So Kansas City will take over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. All right, guys, things are getting a lot more interesting here. We're in the third quarter, 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Kansas City's up 17-14. Can they get a touchdown? I feel like you must get a touchdown right now. Now is the time where your defense is playing a lot better now. So go ahead, get that touchdown there and make it to where Buffalo eventually has to become one-dimensional later in that fourth quarter if your defense can continue to play at this high level. Andrew says, huge play for the Chiefs. Yes, a huge play indeed there for the Kansas City defense there. You needed that one, honestly. You needed to make sure that they came out and did not establish a touchdown there. Good job. You got the ball back to your offense. Now Kansas City got to find a way to punch it into the end zone here. Absolutely. And so let's go. Let's see. Jay says, nice starting field position for Kansas City. Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. And so CJ2K Jackson, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate that. You said I gave up on the Bucks-Rams games and was surprised to see that the Bucks actually tied it late. And so, yeah, the Bucks, hey, they came back there, and I mean the Rams made it pretty easy for them to come back there. I mean, we got the snap going over the quarterback head. We got Cooper Kupp out there fumbling the ball and stuff. It was looking pretty crazy out there, honestly. I mean, I was like, not again, another storyline. How many chances are we going to give Brady? But with that being said, though, Matthew Stafford came through and they needed him the most, and so did Cooper Kupp. That connection right there was enough to make up for their mistakes and to win it in dramatic fashion towards the end, 30-27. But hey, I appreciate the super chat. Absolutely. And let's see, Braden says someone made a meme of him holding a sign when we walk off the field that says Bucks eliminated. Absolutely. I love it. Absolutely. Braden says he posted it on his Instagram story. Gotta love some AB, man. AB's got no chill to him right now. No chill to him. Absolutely. But he wild. You know what? I had a feeling he would celebrate to see them lose. Like if you guys had me, it would not have ended up that way. You know that's what he's thinking. You know that's exactly what he's thinking. But again, here we go, guys, coming back from the commercial right now. And so after that punt there, and so Kansas City's taking over 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. They are leading this one 17-14 here in the third quarter with 4 minutes and 49 seconds left to go. Right now, they've got trips towards the top of the formation. They got Kelsey towards the bottom. They put Hardman in motion. They snap the ball, fake it to the back. Mahomes feels the pressure, avoids the first guy. He's being chased by Phillips, and he's going to go out of bounds after picking up about a good 2, maybe 3 yards on the play, depending on where they spot the football. So now we're looking at about 2nd and 7 coming up here from the Kansas City 42-yard line. And you go back and you think about in the offseason, what did Kansas City try to improve upon the most? They tried to spend money to improve upon that offensive line there because they remember what happened last time in the Super Bowl and why they lost because of the offensive line. So they felt like they made the improvements heading into the season. They got off to a slow start this season, but when they warmed up, they really warmed up. So Mahomes, he completes it to Kelsey off the left side there, and he needed 7 yards. He got him 8 yards and a first down, took it all the way to midfield. Now we got 1st and 10 from midfield here for the Kansas City Chiefs. Let's see. Jay says that Kelsey is due for a big play. And so, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And here we go, guys. Third quarter, 3 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. We've got an entire fourth quarter to go after this, but I feel like this is a huge drive of the game because if Kansas City can make it a 2-score game, that'll give them a lot of confidence. Mahomes throws it quickly there, and it's caught there by Pringle, and Pringle's going to pick up 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 coming up from the Buffalo 45-yard line. And so, Cleveland, what's good with you? What's good with you, Cleveland? How is it going, man? How have you been? How have you been? I hope all is going well with you. And you say not until he has the first down. All right, here we go. Out of the shotgun. Snaps the ball. Hands it to the back there. And so Clyde Edwards-Helaire off the right side there. And look at that. Nothing but space from my man. He picked up 20 yards, taking it all the way to the Buffalo 25-yard line. This is exactly why they drafted him in the first round coming out of LSU. They want him to do things like this to help the offense out. And so getting him to come back from his injury and stuff. And so providing stuff like that, that is exactly what they want from him. And so let's say CJ says, JB, tell everyone the good news, man. You'll be calling the Australia Open Women's Final this year. As if, CJ, as if. Meanwhile, they hand the ball there to Hardman off the left side there. So Hardman's looking for some room there. Oh, does he ever find it? And he stretches for the end zone. Referee says that's a touchdown. That is a touchdown. So Marcole Hardman with the run off the left end for 25 yards and a touchdown for the Chiefs. And look at that. My homeboy so happy, picked the man up. How about that? He showed a little bit of patience there. And then when he saw a hole, he took off. Wow. So how about that? How about that? And just looking at the replay there, and so I feel like that's a touchdown. But what a play. 5 plays, 61 yards, 2 minutes and 43 seconds off the clock, and the finish in the end zone. Meanwhile, extra point attempt, ooh, no good. Ooh. So he missed the extra point. This is why it can't come down to a field goal with this kid. He's been looking shaky all night long. And so that's a big missed extra point right there. They got the touchdown, but now it's a 9-point game. And against a team like Buffalo, every point matters. Let's see. Cleveland says, but not until he asked on the touchdown. And so absolutely. You say extra point, no good. And so, yes, he missed the field goal already. He missed the extra point here. They're just leaving points on the table, and that's dangerous against this Buffalo team. And let's see. CJ2K says, I take it you're pulling for the Buffalo Bills. Absolutely not. But, I've got no real beef with Buffalo, honestly. If Buffalo ended up representing the AFC, odds are I probably would root for them in the Super Bowl. But with that being said, though, in this matchup here, I'd rather see Kansas City advance in this matchup. But again, right now we are at the commercial there because Kansas City scored a touchdown. They're up 23-14. They did miss the extra point there. That's a huge extra point that they missed there. But hey, third quarter, 2 minutes and 6 seconds left. We've seen Buffalo move the ball with ease at times in this one. So Kansas City's defense, we'll see how they respond there and how is Buffalo offense going to respond now that they're down by 2 scores. Let's see. CJ says Bills Mafias are gonna track you down, man. You sound as if they sent you, man. Like you're a spy for them. Let's see. Cleveland says the missed extra points cost you at the end. Yes, they do. The extra points, the field goals, it all adds up. And it even, it impacts decisions late in the game. If you get those points, we're looking at 27-14. You feel a lot better about that. But you can't be leaving points on the table. You just can't do it. All right, but we're coming back from the commercial here. And again, we're looking to see which team's going to advance here and get to play against the Cincinnati Bengals, who have been red hot as of late. All right, here we go, guys. We got kickoff on the way. All right, it's going to be return. Okay, no return here by Buffalo. He takes a knee. So they're going to be taking over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, down by 9 points right now, 23-14. They have not scored a point here in the third quarter. Kansas City has scored 9 points in the third quarter. They were tied at the half, so they want to come out here and try to respond offensively. Let's see if Kansas City defense can continue to make some big plays here. But yeah, absolutely, Cleveland. Absolutely. Jay says, where are you from, JB? If you don't mind me asking, I'm in Kansas. So yeah, I'm actually in Georgia. So I am in Georgia right now. So absolutely, absolutely. Meanwhile, Allen, play fake, looking. Allen, going deep. I don't like the looks of this. And it's caught by Gabe Davis for a 75-yard touchdown. Someone give me the phone and let me talk to Spagnola here with his play calling here, because this is absolutely garbage defensive play calling with the defensive backs in some of these scenarios here. You have one assignment. Don't get beat deep, no matter what happens. And you let them go one play, 75 yards? Are you serious? Wow. Wow. This is wow. This is wow. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I mean, obviously, you know your safety got hurt earlier, so you need to make sure that everybody understands not to get beat deep. Yeah, you let it happen. I mean, it was so easy. So easy. Meanwhile, the extra point is up, and they connect on the extra point. So just like that, it is 23-21. Just like that. Wow. Wow. CJ says the loser of this game gets the Bucks in the Bojangles Dry Biscuit Toilet Bowl. Oh, man. Cleveland says Buffalo one play later touchdown. This is insane. This is insane. This is insane. 80 says Josh McDaniels to the Raiders. And so Josh McDaniels is staying put. He is staying put at least through this season. Let's see. CJ says JB is the biggest UGA fan. You guys are throwing all kind of different teams out there here. Braden says LOL CJ. Let's see. Hold on. I skipped one here. 80 says JB, get JB the phone. Let's see. Braden says, I thought JB was a Bama fan. Let's see. Cleveland says JB's an Atlanta Falcon fan. Oh, man, this apparently JB's got a lot of teams, apparently. CJ says, Braden, he might as well be. Never that. Never that. Eddie says JB's a Spencer Rattler fan wherever he goes. Guys, you wow, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Cleveland says, you see that missed point is already haunting Kansas City. And so, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I mean, missing extra points, field goals, I understand it happens from time to time, but extra points now, I mean, you can't be doing that. So now if Kansas City scores another touchdown, they got to go for 2 to make up for that missed extra point. So now you made life a lot more difficult. And so, oh, man. Braden says, I love this chat. Well, oh, here we go. Let's see. Oh, boy. Look what he done. I feel like he opened Pandora box here. He says, Tate Martell and Nate Peterman to the Patriots next season. That's not happening. That's not happening. At least not the New England Patriots and all like that. No, you better find a high school team for them. There's no room for our roster. Nope. 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 Oh, boy. Here we go, guys. Kickoff's about to be on the way here. And again, the score right now is Kansas City 23, Buffalo 21. Here in the third quarter, 1 minute, 56 seconds left to go. Buffalo kicks the ball off. Kansas City's not going to return it. So they will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Hold on, let's see. And he says, get JB the phone. And so, absolutely, man. Let me talk to the secondary defensive backs and all like that. Let me say a couple words to them. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Pringle goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Mahomes takes a snap. Buffalo sending 4. He steps up. Once again, avoids the rush. Somehow, he avoids the rush, and somehow he protects the football. And he gets about a good 6 yards on the scramble. I don't know how he consistently does it. They're like right around him, but it's as if he can just almost go through these guys, it seems like. But I tell you what, though, he's got to make sure that he protects the football. Somebody can come from behind and knock that ball out. Helmet-to-helmet contact on the play. Referees say we're just going to ignore it this time. 1:20 left to go in the third quarter. Kelsey goes in motion here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers are back. He throws it, and it is low, but it's caught by the tight end, Gray. And he picks up about 6 yards. I think he was touched at first when he hit the ground, so a 6-yard completion, but a first down. Yeah, it's a first down right there. So 1st and 10 for the Kansas City 37-yard line. Here in the third quarter, again the score, Kansas City 23, Buffalo 21. Braden says, Tate Martell coming back to Ohio State. I mean, hey, we can use a good equipment manager type of guy, so why not? Why not? I'm sure he can be a good equipment guy. That's the only road we got for him. All right, here we go. Hardman goes in motion. Mahomes throws it. It's caught by Tyreek Hill. Tyreek doesn't know where he wants to go there, so he's going to pick up just 5 yards on the play. He actually went backwards a little bit there, and that should take us to the end of the third quarter. And at the end of the third quarter, this score, Kansas City 23, Buffalo 21. So we've got 1 quarter left. Which quarterback is going to pull out a miraculous victory here? So that is the score right now, 23-21, Kansas City up right now and with the football. But Buffalo is showing that they can score quickly, and it doesn't take them long to score. And so let's see. 80 says equipment manager. I mean, that's the only role we got. That's the only role we got for him. I think he'd be pretty good at that, actually. You know, he should know. I mean, he's been through a lot of different team locker rooms and stuff, so he should be familiar with the process enough. Braden says, serious question. Why do the refs stink so bad this year? Well, my answer is simple. I think it's just a matter of when you hire someone part-time, you're going to get half-ass type of effort, you know? So that's exactly what is going on with the referees there. We need to go ahead and get these guys full-time and all like that, so where they focus, eat, sleep, breathe, nothing but football all the time, and make sure that these guys aren't trying to multitask here and then just, you know, slip up on these errors, you know? So we need to make these guys full-time or something. I don't know, full-time or something. Braden says, LOL, equipment manager. Let's see. 80 says, will Tate make it to the NFL? And so, no. Hard no. Hard no. Hard no. That's not going to happen. Not going to happen. It doesn't matter how much of a funny storyline that would be. That's just simply not going to happen. I mean, there's no way he'll be hosting an NFL jersey. He's hardly able to hold a college jersey right now. A man is transferring. He transfers more than those of us that clock in for jobs and all like that, more than we clock in for work. He's always transferring more days out the week than we go for work. I mean, it's just the kid's on the run. I mean, he doesn't want to sit there behind somebody. You know, he says, I'll play any position, but he's not good at anything. I mean, not good at quarterbacking, not good at receiver, can't do anything at halfback. I mean, he's a gadget player. He's a Taysom Hill without the spice, honestly. You know, he doesn't have a Sean Payton in his back room and all like that. He doesn't have the size that Taysom Hill has either, nor does he have the ability. So quite frankly, no. But I mean, I wish the kid luck though, with all that being said, but no, he will not be in the NFL. All right, here we go. It's shotgun formation here for Kansas City. McKinnon goes in motion. Mahomes throws it across the middle, and it's caught by Tyreek. He makes the first guy miss, makes the second guy miss, and picks up a first down. He gained about 7 yards on the play there, and a first down for Kansas City, 1st and 10 from the Chiefs' 49-yard line. Let's see. CJ says the refs are ruining the games this season. And let's see. Even CJ says, no, sir. He says, all jokes aside, that's not happening. All right, here we go. Braden says, I think he's retired 80s. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. for Kansas City. Almost from midfield here, out of the shotgun. Takes a snap, fakes it to the back. Mahomes, he's moving around in the pocket. He's looking, trying to save some time here, and he's going to throw this one away. Excellent decision. The only person in the area was the running back McKinnon, but he was on the ground there. So they got 2nd and 10 coming up from the Kansas City 49-yard line. Again, we are here in the fourth quarter. The score is Kansas City 23, Buffalo 21, with about 14 minutes and 25 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. 80 says he's on the run. And so, William Belichick, what's good with you? You say, how about these Patriots? Love those Patriots, man. Absolutely love them. Here we go. They're going to hand it off to the back there. Clyde Edwards-Helaire off the left side. He's going to pick up 5 yards, taking it to Buffalo territory at the 46-yard line. We got 3rd and 5 coming up here. 14 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Still, obviously, plenty of time. But if you're Kansas City, you know what it is. You got to score touchdowns here. And you got to make sure that you keep scoring touchdowns. Normally, when you're watching Kansas City, it's the other team that's saying we have to keep scoring. But in this matchup, you know you've got to keep scoring because I guarantee you Buffalo's not done scoring. So if you're Kansas City, you better be ready to keep scoring. But here we go, 3rd and 4. Tyreek Hill goes in motion. Now we've got 3 receivers towards the top of the screen, 1 tight end towards the bottom and a back. Mahomes snaps it. Mahomes throws it, and Pringle unable to make the reception there. That time Mahomes, he had to put a little juice on that one, but it is incomplete. So we got 4th and 4 coming up here. And so, yeah, that's going to bring out the punt unit, I would think. Yeah, they had Tyreek Hill double teamed on that one. And so let's see. Braden says, where's Bill's son? And so, meanwhile, punt's on the way. Fair catch is symboled, and it is caught there at the 8-yard line. So they got him within the 10. That's the good part there. They've got to drive the course of the field of 92 yards. But as we have seen, I mean, Buffalo's not afraid to go deep, and they score extremely quick. So Kansas City's defense, we're looking at you now. You got to come up big on this drive. And so CJ says, Coach Bill is in here. And let's see. William says, defense wins championships. Absolutely wonderful analogy right there. Defense does win championships. That is a fact. Right now, guys, we're at the commercial. When we come back, it's going to be Buffalo's football 1st and 10 from their own 8-yard line. They're trailing by 2 points here thanks to the missed extra point by Kansas City. Kicker missed the extra point. He missed the field goal earlier before the half. And so those are points that you left on the table right now. And so now you're only up by 2. So just the field goal will give Buffalo a lead in this one. Buffalo has scored a touchdown in every single quarter so far. And Kansas City, you know, they scored a touchdown first 2 quarters. Last time they had a touchdown, and they had a field goal. So we'll see what happens here in the fourth quarter. But, man, this is going to come down to which defense can make the key stops when you need them the most in this one. And let's see, Braden says Bill's son Tongue also wins championships. And again, right now, we are currently still at the commercial right now. But, man, here in the fourth quarter, I mean, this game is close, guys. This game is very close. It's been back and forth here in this one. Let's see. And so William Belichick says, I'm rooting for Kansas City because Buffalo destroyed us. And so facts, absolutely facts. Absolutely. And so, hey, how did you feel about Tampa Bay going down to the Rams? You know, did that game mean anything for you to see Brady lose, or were you rooting for Brady to win? Let me know that as well. But I appreciate you for coming through here. But, yeah, absolutely. I mean, if Kansas City could win, that would definitely be nice right there. Ultimately, you know, when it comes to the AFC, I would love to see the Bengals represent the AFC. But if not the Bengals, then Kansas City is next for me. But, I mean, for Bengals fans, I know this would mean so much for them to see their team there. And so I would love that for Bengal fans, actually. All right, guys, here we go. We are returning back to the action here. And so let's see. Can Kansas City try to get some type of 3-and-out or something like that? Or will Buffalo be on another long drive here? We know how they are once they start heating up. All right, so they got Allen up under center here. He snaps the ball, fakes to the back. Allen steps up. He throws it, and it is caught there by Gabe Davis. Someone's got to get a beeper for this kid. Like, we should know where he's at. We should know where Diggs is at. These guys are getting open far too deep down the field. They're 17 yards on the completion. We got 1st and 10 for Buffalo from their own 25-yard line now. And let's see, 80 says JB is rooting for whoever wins. LOL. That is crazy. I am aligning with Kansas City in this one. Meanwhile, Allen throws it, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. So 2nd and 10 for the Bills from their own 25-yard line. Let's see. CJ says, JB, you're an expert and a student of the game. Who's winning the Australia Open this season? And so you know I am not a student of that game right there. Way to put me on the spot. Well, here we go, guys. 2nd and 10 coming up. Fourth quarter, 12 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here. Allen takes a snap there. He's going to pump fake and then just throw this one away because there is a penalty there. And so you know what that means. That's going to be on the offense. There's going to be a false start going to back them up. There haven't been too many penalties in this one so far, but this time we have a penalty for a false start. And so Kansas City is fired up by that penalty right there. And there goes the fans, of course, being at home field. Will we finally get to see a home team winning the divisional round here, or will it be a complete sweep for the road teams to win in this round? Here we go, shotgun formation. Allen with the snap. He has to move. He feels the pressure, so he's bootlegging to the right, and he throws it deep, and it is caught. But was it in bounds? And so, all right, it's looking like they're going to call it incomplete. Let's see the replay. Yeah, that's the right call. That's incomplete. That if he was able to keep his hand on the ball the entire time going down, it would have been a catch. But if you pay attention to his hands there, at some point, his hand does come off the football there as he tries to get a better grip on it. That's incomplete. And so let's see. Williams says the Bucs were able to squeeze in a field goal after a 7-yard touchdown catch by a tight end. Kendall Blayton, fueled largely by a taunting penalty against Sue and Donovan Sue. And so, absolutely. Meanwhile, Allen's looking. Allen, pump fakes. Oh, and the pressure got to Allen from behind and brought him down for the sack. Let's go, Kansas City. Let's go. All right, so 4th down is here. So we got 4th and 20 from the Bills' 15-yard line. So that's going to bring out the punt unit for sure. And so there we go. And so Braden says, do a tennis stream, JB. And so you guys are getting me with this tennis stuff. You guys are going to be looking at my hoodie. I'll just put the hoodie on the chair at that point. Meanwhile, Tyreek trying to find room, multiple flags on the play. I don't think the referees have any more flags left after that one. There are so many flags on the play for that one. Yeah, this was definitely on the Chiefs. I mean, that was a lot of penalties right there. AD says JB Bills are coming apart. Again, we're waiting the word of the penalty here. The referees are discussing. Bram says it's time to punt the ball to Kansas City. That is right. That is right. CJ says, JB, the supporters are calling for it. Do a tennis streams. And so Cleveland fans were calling for the Browns to bench Baker Mayfield. I don't think they did that this season. I don't think they did that. Let's see. Bram says tennis. Ooh, a penalty on each team. All right, so they're going to replay that one because there was a penalty on both teams on the play there. So that explains why there was a huge amount of penalties on that one. So Kansas City elected to redo that play. So we're going to run it back. Let's see. Braden says, 80s, I think he's going for the Chiefs because of the red hoodie. Yeah, let's disregard everything I've been saying for Kansas City and let's just go off the hoodie. All right, so it's going to replay 4th and 20 here from their own for Buffalo's own 15-yard line, and let's see what happens. We've got 11 minutes and 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Of course, the Chiefs are up 23-21 over the Bills. Punts on the way. All right, we're going to get a return here by Tyreek. So Tyreek, he sees some space there, still on his feet. And so he keeps his balance and he shakes off the punter, but he gets brought down all the way at the what looks like the Buffalo 17-yard line. Brandon says JB's hoodie is hyped right now. It sure is. It sure is. In fact, it's fired up. Let's see. CJ says that JB has a Washington football team hoodie on. He's an undercover lover of Washington. This is news to me. This is news to me. All right, well, here we go. So 1st and 10 for Kansas City. Now at the Buffalo Bills 16-yard line here after that outstanding punt return by Tyreek Hill. And so they're going to hand it to the back there off the right side, and McKinney's going to gain about 3 yards from the play. So now we got 2nd and 7 coming up at the Buffalo 13-yard line. Again, 11 minutes and 15 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Chiefs are leading 23-21 over the Bills, and now they are in position to tack on some more to that lead. And so Braden says LOL CJ, and so never knew that one hoodie could represent so many teams. Here we go, guys. We got 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, and a back. They're going to head it to the back. So McKinnon up the middle. The power falls forward there. Up there, they're jumping at the ball as if the ball came out or something. And so let's see. Either way, it's recovered by the Chiefs anyway. So Chiefs football. So here we go. So now we're looking at 3rd and 1 after that play right there at the Buffalo 7-yard line. Yeah, McKinnon did fumble that ball. Luckily for him, Kansas City fell on the football. Let's see. Braden says, LOL, CJ. 80 says, JB tackling. That's not fair. 80s, that is not fair. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 coming up here. Up, we got a trick play coming here. Tight end up under center. They're going to run the option, and they toss it to McKinnon. Oh, terrible execution. They lost 3 yards on the play. Buffalo wasn't fooled by it, and so 4th down coming up. They got too fancy on that one, too cute with it. It didn't work out. So now you got 4th down coming up, and you just lost 3 yards on the play. And now you got to bring out a kicker probably who's been shaky at best in this game. I wonder, do you consider going for it? All right, so they're going to go ahead and opt to go for the field goal here. He's 1 for 2 for field goals so far. He missed the 50-yarder. He missed the extra point. But can he convert on his 28-yard field goal attempt? Kick is up, and it's good. All right, so that's going to extend our lead to 5 points now. So 26-21 in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. And so let's see. CJ says, McKinnon reliving his Georgia Southern days with the option. Well, that's a nasty flashback right there, honestly. I mean, because that play didn't work. I like the idea of the play, but it didn't work. 80 says shaky, LOL. And so let's see. Braden says kick is good. So yes, after that kick field goal, the score right now, Kansas City 26, Buffalo 21. Considering where Kansas City started off with after that tremendous punt return by Tyreek Hill, in which he let the punter get enough of him to trip him up and for someone else to come and tackle him. And so they had excellent, outstanding field position, but they only came away with a field goal. You have to wonder if it's drives like that that's going to ultimately cost this team when it's all said and done. Because we've seen Buffalo score a lot. This defense is going to have to hold up and not allow these Bills to get into the end zone. There's still 8 minutes and 55 seconds left. Both teams have 3 timeouts. Plenty of time left to work in this game. Let's see. Let's see. CJ says, we'll see if that play ends up in Madden this year. And so, I mean, if it does end up in Madden, I mean, I hope it's a lot more successful than what we saw that time. Absolutely. But I've seen Kansas City run a couple plays like that this year. At least a few teams run that play. So it should be. Eddie says, LOL. CJ says, I would love to see Mac Jones run the Wishbone offense. This is coming from a guy that I witnessed. He made Matt Ryan run that offense for the Falcons, guys. So he would love to see Mac Jones run that offense right there. I seen this man run the option with Matt Ryan back there. So talk about getting creative with it. All right, but here we go, guys. We have fourth down here. Fourth quarter here, 8 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. Chiefs are about to kick things off. They lead by 5 here, 26-21. Let's see what the Bills do here with the football. Like I said, they scored a touchdown in every single quarter here. So let's see if they keep that trend continuing here when they need it the most in the fourth quarter. All right, so kickoff's about to be on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here by Buffalo. All right, no return on that one. So Buffalo's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. I'm looking at this Kansas City secondary right here. You cannot continue to allow 15-plus yard completions continuously down the field here. When you're at your best is when you're able to get Josh Allen from behind on these sacks and stuff when he holds the ball too long. So you got to find a way, if you're the secondary, to give your defense line some time to get to Josh Allen when he lines up in the shotgun and tries to pass the ball. All right, here we go, guys. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Let's go 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line, down by 5 points, 26-21. Let's see if they do. Allen snaps it, fakes it to the back. He's looking, throws it to the left side there. That's going to be Cole Beasley, and Cole Beasley's going to pick up 8 yards before they stop his momentum there. We got 2nd and 2 coming up here for Buffalo at their own 33-yard line. 8 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. So far, Josh Allen, 19-24, 220 yards passing, and 2 touchdowns so far in this one. Not to mention 5 carries for 45 yards as well on the ground. 2nd and 2, 8 minutes and 25 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. All right, so this time they're going to go 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They have excelled on 2nd and short. They fake it to the back. Josh Allen, he's going to keep it, but this time he got tripped up by Clark. Excellent job there. It's about time somebody stops that play right there. He lost a yard on that run. Now we got 3rd and 3 coming up for Buffalo from their own 32-yard line. Let's see. CJ says this weekend hasn't been so nice to the home team. It really has not. It really has not been nice at all to the home team here. Let's see if Kansas City can be the exception this week. But 3rd and 3, can they stop Buffalo on 3rd and short? Cole Beasley goes in motion. They snap it. They're looking. He throws it to Beasley off the left side, and he gets a first down there, picks up 5 yards and needed 3 yards. So that's a first down, 1st and 10 from the Buffalo 37-yard line. 7 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter, and you have Buffalo trailing by 5, 26-21, but they have the football right now. They just picked up a fresh new set of downs. AD says JB will stream the Winter Olympics. Let's see. Braden says, yeah, 80s, him and Nate can call it together. Here we go. Out in the under center here. Multiple tight ends, 2 receivers in the back. They're going to hand it to the back up the middle. Devin Singletary tries to shake off a couple guys there. Picks up 5 yards on the play for being brought down. So now we got second down coming up. 2nd and 5 for Buffalo from their own 42-yard line. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Let's see. CJ says, JB is a big fan of the sport of curling and figure skating. Here we go. They're going to hand it to the back. Singletary off the right side. And so he's going to pick up about 1 yard on the play. That's going to bring up 3rd down coming up. So we got 3rd and 4 coming up for Buffalo from their own 43-yard line. We got 6 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Again, both teams have all 3 timeouts. Of course, you got the 2-minute warning here. But, hey, this is the part of the game where games are won and lost. Can Kansas City defense come up big here? I'm looking at the secondary here. But most importantly, that defensive line has got to find a way to get after it. Braden says NB and JB has a nice ring to it. I don't think NB sounds that great. I don't think it does. Here we go. And so Josh Allen is going to keep it himself there. And so he ran and he picked up the first down there. That's 9 yards on the play. I mean, you had to know that play was coming. You had to know that play was coming. But, hey, my man, I mean, he took off and he started rumbling across that middle. The man has no fear of contact whatsoever. 80 says, Braden, JB, and Nate could be the next Madden and Al Michaels. That's a statement right there. That is a statement. Oh, boy. But, again, right now we are currently at the commercial right now because of the injured player. Ward on the play. After that, Josh Allen run that picked up a first down there for the Buffalo Bills. So when we come back, we're looking at 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 48-yard line for Buffalo. They're down by 5, 26-21, but they have so far moved the football here, and they are looking to try to get a touchdown and try to take the lead in this one. Should they get a touchdown, imagine that they'd be looking to go for 2 to try to make it a 3-point game. Let's see. CJ says, Allen lowering the shoulder and delivering the boom. And so, absolutely. Braden says, don't forget Tate Martell as the sideline reporter. And so, I can see that. I can see that. But again, we are still at the commercial right now. But just to recap how these quarterbacks have done so far through the air, Josh Allen, 20 of 25 through the air, 225 yards passing, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, been sacked twice in this one, and those have been some pretty big sacks. Meanwhile, Patrick Mahomes, 23 of 31, 190 yards through the air, 1 touchdown as well. Both quarterbacks have made it known that they're not afraid to run in this one, and they've taken some hits but got right back up afterwards. You got Patrick Mahomes, 7 carries, 69 yards on the ground, 1 touchdown, longest run of the night, 34 yards. Josh Allen, 7 carries, 53 yards on the ground, his longest run of the night, 14 yards. In addition to that, as a team, Buffalo, 19 carries, 90 yards. And for Kansas City as a team, 25 carries for 176 yards on the ground. So a lot of yards on the ground, not to mention 2 touchdowns on the ground as well for the Chiefs. Buffalo has 1 rushing touchdown in this one. So, absolutely. Tyreek Hill, he's got 8 catches for 63 yards. He's been targeted 10 times. Longest catch of the night, 26 yards. Travis Kelce, 4 catches, 42 yards. In this one, Pringle, 4 catches, 38 yards. 4 catches, 24 yards, and a touchdown. In this one, you look at Buffalo and Gabe Davis. He's been huge in this one. 4 catches, 115 yards, and 2 receiving touchdowns, including that 75-yard touchdown reception that he had earlier in this one. Meanwhile, Cole Beasley, 5 catches, 51 yards. You look at Stephon Diggs. He's been awfully quiet so far in this one. 3 catches for 7 yards in this one. All right, so here we go, guys. 80 says that that's a dream team, Braden. All right, so we're lined up in the shotgun here. The clock is running. 5 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Allen snaps it. The Chiefs try to get pressure. And so they're all around him, but Allen gets away from it, and he's able to throw this ball away. And so that's the time you got to bring him down right there. You get a hand on him, you got to bring him down, but he's just so big, just so strong with it. So he's able to break away from it and throw that one away. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up from the Chiefs' 48-yard line. So far in this drive, 7 plays, 27 yards, about 4 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Braden says, funny thing is Nate works with James Brown, whose nickname is JB. And so you know what? You're right. You're right. Here we go. Allen fakes it to Singletary, throws it there to Cole Beasley off the right side there, and he gets brought down after picking up 9 yards on the reception. 3rd and 1 coming up. So 3rd and 1 coming up here at the Chiefs' 39-yard line. You have to think this is 4-down territory here, that if they do somehow get stopped on 3rd down, you'd have to be ready for them to go for it on 4th down. You've got to watch Josh Allen in this scenario right here. I mean, he very well could do it himself on 3rd and 1. Let's see. CJ says, who do you think would be the Raiders coach next season? Nagy, Coach Kelly of Glasscock, Peter Griffin, or Jim Harbaugh? Meanwhile, Allen, he does what I said he was going to do. He took off, he scrambled, and needed 1 yard. He got 3 yards. That's his calling call here on 3rd and 1. Nobody does it better in a game right now than Josh Allen does. And so that is something that you got to have a game plan for. Clark, I mean, he just didn't have the speed to get there, and there was nobody outside of him. So Josh Allen broke containment. I've seen him do that a couple times this year. Well, more than a couple times, a lot this year. 4 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, they're going to hand the ball to Singletary off the left side, and Singletary's going to pick up about 4 yards on the carry. So we got 2nd and 6 coming up here at the Kansas City 32-yard line. But yeah, given those options right there, the only right option should be John Harbaugh. But I'm guessing this is one of those scenarios where we say the wrong answer only. But wow, those options to choose from. Let's see. Braden says, you're right, 80s. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 6. 3 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Allen's in the shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. There's so many things you got to watch out for Allen. They send pressure. Allen throws the ball that time, and it's incomplete. Excellent job there by the defensive back to close in on that one and knock the ball away from Beasley. Now we got 3rd and 6 coming up. And so I agree with the defensive coordinator here. Send some pressure, because Josh Allen, if you don't send pressure, he'll take off and do it himself. And right now, nobody wants that smoke. So you got to make sure you get there and bring him down before he starts getting momentum. And so Braden says that Stewie Griffin would be a good head coach for the Raiders, LOL. You guys are setting the Raiders up for failure, guys. Meanwhile, Allen, he's going to run it here on 3rd and 6, but they're ready for it. They're ready for it. Excellent job on 3rd down, Kansas City. That's what you got to do. He gained 2 yards on the play. Now we got 4th and 4 coming up. It's decision time right here, Buffalo. Decision time. I think they already made up in their mind they were going to go for it on 4th down either way. 4th and 4. For Kansas City defense, can they come up big and get the stop? Or will Josh Allen and company come up with a big 1st down here on 4th and 4? I feel like as the defense, you got to put your feet down here and you got to stop them. So Allen has it. Allen's looking to run, but his tackle fell down. He'll lose 2 guys. He pump fakes, get past the 3rd guy, and Allen gets the 1st down. Picked up 6 yards on the play. Wow. Josh Allen does it again. Avoids the 1st guy, gets past the 2nd guy. 3rd guy just didn't have the stamina nor the speed to get there, and the 4th guy was too far back. So a 1st down for Buffalo. Wow, I'm going to have to give this man a new nickname here. I mean, he's the lightning and the thunder, actually. Like, wow, this is crazy. Allen takes it, fakes it to the back, and so Beasley drops it. And so Beasley took a hit on that one. His helmet's off there. He took a hit on that play. Got 2nd and 10 coming up. Let's see. CJ says the Bills should turn on accelerated clock. I wish that was an option. Let's see. Jay says this game is coming down to the wire. And so that it is, Jay, that it is. So now let me know, guys, how do you think this plays out here? Does Kansas City stop them here? Does Buffalo score a touchdown and win? Does Buffalo score a touchdown and then the Chiefs come back and win? Or does this game go to overtime? That's still a possibility. Allen's going to run it there on the right side before getting shoved out of bounds there. And so that's going to be a pickup of about a good 4 yards on the play. So we got 3rd and 6 coming up here from the Kansas City 20-yard line. We've got 2 minutes and 31 seconds right now on the clock. 2 minutes and 31 seconds on the clock. We're facing 3rd and 7 right now at the Kansas City 20-yard line. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. Plus, you still got the 2-minute warning. The score is Kansas City 26, Buffalo 21. Let's see. Braden says, what a run. All right, here we go. Allen fakes it to the back. Allen sees the pressure. He throws to the back anyways, but this time, Chris Jones got on his back and said, you're not going anywhere, and brought him down for a loss of 7 yards on the play. That's bringing up 4th down and 13 for Buffalo from Kansas City 27-yard line. So that was a big-time mistake there by the Buffalo Bills on that play. And so let's see if that's going to take us all the way to the 2-minute warning. Yes, that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So at the 2-minute warning, Buffalo facing a 4th and 13. If you're Kansas City, this is it. This is it. You're not going to get a better chance than this. If he does take off and run, he has to get 13 yards. So you guys have got to be ready for that. But you also got to look out for all those weapons. Gabe Davis, he's been hurting you for 4 catches, 115 yards. Stephon Diggs, I know he's been quiet. You can't forget about him. Cole Beasley, he's typically good to get across the middle, uninvaded, and get something like that. So you've got to look out for those guys. Dawson Knox, I've seen him make some very big plays as of late. You've got to be alert. Look out for those guys. Keep everything in front of you. If someone catches it, you hit that man like you're a flying bullet, and you don't let him get that 1st down. But always keep an eye out for Josh Allen, because if he gets some momentum here, I'm telling you, the kid's got a lot more speed than we give him credit for. And 80 says JB loves Josh Allen. So Bram says how much time is left. So right now, Bram, we're at the 2-minute warning right now. So yeah, we're at the 2-minute warning right now. And the score is Buffalo 21, Kansas City 26. The Buffalo with the football at the Kansas City 27-yard line, but facing a 4th and 13 when we get back here in the 4th quarter. Both teams with all 3 timeouts. But if Buffalo ends up not getting the 1st down here, then that means that Kansas City will have an opportunity to go out there, and they'll have to get another 1st down, of course, because Buffalo with all 3 timeouts, they can just keep burning timeouts here. But you don't want to do that if you're Buffalo. You want to try to score now. Again, they are right now at the Kansas City 27-yard line. But to keep this drive alive, they need 13 yards for the 1st down. And so let's see. Bram says 91 seconds. And so CJ says 2:31. And so says Bram. And so let's see. 80 says JB is calling OT. I wouldn't go that far. But again, right now, we are at the commercial right now. So when we get back from the commercial, I'll be sure to let you guys know. But yes, when we come back, Buffalo, they have decisions to be made here on 4th and 13 at Kansas City's 27-yard line. They need 13 yards for a 1st down, 27 yards for a touchdown. So far this drive, 16 plays, 48 yards, 6 minutes and 55 seconds to turn the time of possession. They have not been afraid to use Josh Allen to run the ball in this one. 80 says JB called a play. I think that they're going to throw something towards Stephon Diggs in the end zone there, but I think it's going to be batted down, incomplete. If I had to call the play, you put me on the spot there. A pass to Stephon Diggs. He's been quiet in this one. What is going on the field? All right, so we're getting ready to return back to the action here. Let's see, Andrew says, what yard are they on? And so, yeah, right now they're at the Kansas City 27-yard line. Coming back from the 2-minute warning here, both teams with all 3 timeouts. And so now we no longer have to worry about the 2-minute warning here. 4th down here, 4th and 13. Can Buffalo get 13 yards in the 1st down, or will this Kansas City defense come out here and make the play? All right, here we go, guys. 4th and 13. Out of the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. The Chiefs are like they're going to send 4, and they do. They drop everyone back in coverage. Allen steps up. Allen going deep into the end zone. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? He was wide open for the touchdown. That's a 27-yard touchdown to Gabriel Davis, the one man who already had 2 touchdowns. It's like he's invisible out there. So now he's got 5 catches, 142 yards, and 3 receiving touchdowns. Are you serious? Give me the controller right now. Give me the controller. I'll call the plays on defense the rest of the way. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So the corner fell. What was the safety doing? I can't believe it. So Buffalo took the lead. They got to go for 2 to make it a field goal game. Allen's looking. Allen moving. Allen feels the pressure. Allen still on his feet, still running. Clark showing no energy to try to get after him, and they let Diggs get it for 2. They get it for 2 in the back of the end zone. Stephon Diggs, 2-point conversion, good. And so just like that, guys, Buffalo has taken the lead, and they are up by 3 points. So now Kansas City, they're going to have to go to work here. They've got 3 timeouts to work with. Wow. I don't get it. Clark was just taking his sweet time there while Allen had the football. No, that was Jones too. I mean, they were just standing around. I can't believe it, guys. And let's see. CJ says, did a fan run into the field? They switched from it so fast, but I feel like that was the case. I really feel like that was the case. And so Braden says, touchdown. I know Mike is happy right now, guys. I know he's not here on the stream, but I know Mike is happy right now with that touchdown. I know he loves Gabe Davis so much, so he is ecstatic about that touchdown. Buffalo up 29-26 in the 4th quarter with 1:54 left in this one. But Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, a touchdown can give them that lead. A field goal will tie it and take it to OT. What do you guys say? Is it going to go to overtime? If so, type JBOT if you think it's going to go to overtime. If not, let me know who you got winning it. But it's still 1:54 and 3 timeouts to work with for Mahomes and company. 80 says, JB, was that Baker who ran on the field? If Baker ran on the field, he would get lit up. He would get lit up. Andrew says, wow. Let's see. Braden says the corner fell down. Meanwhile, Buffalo's getting ready for the kickoff, guys. They're getting ready for the kickoff. CJ says, damn, I need Braden's cable provider. He saw that long before me. Kickoff on the way. All right, so there it is. It goes to the end zone. Honestly, CJ, I think it's just a matter of where you place it inside of the house, because I have like the same provider, but my living room is a lot quicker than when I'm, streaming from my room and stuff like that. I do it from my room so that way it's not too fast, in case people don't want to see it, like they want to see it before it happens. But it's like day and night streaming from my living room and streaming from my room, actually. So that might be the case. But here we go, guys. So Kansas City, can they make a game-winning drive or at least tie it up? Mahomes out the shotgun, steps up, avoids the rush, throws it to the back, and he gets out of bounds there after picking up about a good 9 yards on the play. Oh, what's this? They're saying that's incomplete? Okay, so he must have stepped out of bounds the first time he catch it. So scratch that. That's incomplete right there. 2nd and 10 for the Chiefs on their own 25-yard line. And so 80 says, TD, take that, JB. Someone find JB. It's JB, LOL. Wow. So here we go, guys. Mahomes in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the play, 1 tight end, 1 running back. Takes a snap there. Bill sending forward. And so Mahomes moving around to avoid the rush. He's looking. He throws it. Incomplete. So he threw it out and out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Things are getting really nervous right now for the Kansas City Chiefs here. 3rd and 10 coming up for their own 25. Braden says, JB did call a passing zone. And so, yeah, that is true. I mean, I hate that they took my advice, but at least I knew that was coming. Braden says, sorry for sporting it, CJ. Let's see. Bram says, you see that missed point cost him. Yeah, it definitely did. Definitely. All right, here we go, guys. 3rd and 10. They need a first down. Mahomes snaps the ball. Look it. Throws it in the direction of Travis Kelce. Who else do you want to target when you need it the most? And he picks up 11 yards and a first down. We got 1 minute and 25 seconds on the clock. Clock is still ticking right now. I need to see a little bit more urgency from Kansas City right now. So they're lining up now. Shotgun. Mahomes snaps it. Throws it in the direction of the running back, McKinnon, incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. 1 minute 13 left to go in the 4th quarter. Again, both teams with all 3 timeouts, and the Bills up 29-26. Let's see. CJ says, now you're good. Braden says Chiefs win. Okay, so Braden believes the Chiefs will find a way to win this one. I like it. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Mahomes snaps it, throws it, and it's caught by Tyreek. And so Tyreek, look at that speed, go to work. He's going to take it to the house. That's a touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. And yes, guys, the hoodie is happy. The hoodie is happy, guys. That's a touchdown, Kansas City, 32-29. But they left a lot of time on the clock for that Buffalo team. I know that we got a touchdown here. First things first, Kansas City got to make the extra point. Kansas City must make the extra point. Second, they got to play some defense here. So this is a long way from over here, but what a nice touchdown. You put Tyreek one-on-one with just anybody, he's going to do that every single day. Guarantee it. They say you can't coach speed, and you can't coach how to guard speed either. And so that time he was just too fast for him. Extra point this time is good. So now that makes it a 4-point game. That is huge. So that means all we got to do is keep them out the end zone. Easy, right? Not really. This secondary has been the worst secondary that I've seen in a minute in this game right here when it comes to stopping the deep ball. They cannot let that happen again. Can't let that happen again. You had them on 4th and 13, and nobody thought, oh, let me stop the guy with 2 receiving touchdowns, Mr. Gabe Davis himself. 80 says JBOT. I think that's out the window now. Let's see. CJ says, I got YouTube TV, and it is slow. So after that long touchdown, guys, 64 yards, Mahomes threw it across the middle there. Tyreek Hill said, thank you, I'll do the rest there. And he took it to the house. So now the Chiefs lead 33-29 here in the 4th quarter with 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go. But both teams still with all 3 timeouts. And Josh Allen, he has been lights out here. I'm not sure he's the quarterback you want with the football at the end of the game if you're the defense. So this is a lot of pressure here. But, hey, they got guys like Chris Jones and stuff like that for a reason. Him, Clark, they got to get after it. They got to get after it here. But first things first, let's see where Buffalo's going to start off with the football. Andrew says, I'm counting on JB to paint the picture. I'm not watching it. Gotcha, buddy. I gotcha the rest of the way. All right, kickoff's on the way. Let's see if there's going to be a return here by Buffalo. No return on that one. All right, so Buffalo's going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 25, trailing by 4 points. So a field goal does nothing for them. They need a touchdown in here. They have to go for the win. 3 timeouts to work with for both teams. 1 minute and 2 seconds left to go here in the 4th quarter. Let's see what happens. So far in this one, none of these quarterbacks have thrown an interception today. Josh Allen, 23 of 31, 254 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, been sacked twice in this one. Let's see what he does here. Going to line up in a shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. The Chiefs are trying to look deep here. They snap the ball. Allen going deep to the right side and incomplete. Unsure who the closest receiver was. They say Diggs on that one, so he must have been somewhere near it. But 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 10. Someone keep an eye on Gabe Davis right now because this man is having a field day out there. 5 catches, 142 yards, 3 touchdowns. You got to know where that guy is right now. Brady says if it ends with a score, every team that won has won by 3 points. And so there you go. But here we go. Allen takes a snap. Allen steps up. Allen throws it, and it is caught by who other than Gabe Davis. My goodness, 6 catches, 170 yards, 3 receiving touchdowns. Someone go ahead and make this kid a receiver number 1 for another team already. Because this kid, I've seen him do this a lot this year. This kid is something serious. He's an emerging receiver right now that's getting better and better and better each and every game. But man, wow. How do we let one man go off like this? Let's see. Braden says, holy crap, touchdown. Sorry, I'm so late in the comments, guys. But yeah, right now there's 49 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Of course, Kansas City's leading right now by 4, 33-29. But right now, Buffalo, they called their first timeout. So they got 2 timeouts remaining. So coming out that timeout there, let's see what they do. But Gabe Davis, he's been tremendous. I wouldn't be surprised if they aim for him again, honestly. But here they go. 1st and 10. Allen snaps the ball at the shotgun, throws it to the left side in the direction of Gabe Davis, and he catches it for a 12-yard completion that time. That's going to be a first down there. 1st and 10 from the Kansas City 35-yard line. He's hurrying everybody up here. He wants to clock it, or maybe he wants to take another play. Let's see. He snaps it out the shotgun. He's looking. He avoids the first guy, Allen. He's taking up a good amount of time here, and he throws it up there deep, and it is incomplete. Excellent coverage by the defensive back Ward on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 10. So that time, they took a good amount of time off the clock and still got an incompletion there. 23 seconds left to work with. Let's see. CJ says, oh my gosh. Andrew says Tyreek Hill. CJ says plenty of time for Buffalo, though. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. 23 seconds left. Buffalo, 2 timeouts. Kansas City, 3 timeouts. 23 seconds is all that remains. They're going to line up in a shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. They snap the ball. Allen throws it deep to the left side there, and it is caught by the receiver. I believe it was Emmanuel Sanders with the reception. There's a penalty there, but I imagine that's going to be defensive pass interference there, so that play should stand. Yep, pass interference on the defense. So, yeah, they declined that one. That's going to be a first down either way. There's a reception of 16 yards. So not at the 19-yard line. First down and 10. And so, man, it's going to come down to this, guys. We just saw Josh Allen throw a touchdown last time in a clutch situation at the goal line. I feel bad for Patrick Mahomes. You got to rely on this secondary that's been more than shaky so far in this one. Wow. But here we go, guys. Let's see. Bram says, yeah, he'll Yahoo touchdown Kansas City. All right, here we go. He throws it across the middle for a touchdown. And guess who? You'll never guess who. Gabe Davis again for his 4th receiving touchdown. 8 catches, 201 yards, and 4 receiving touchdowns. My goodness. Wow. Wow, guys. I am just wow. This is wow. This is crazy right here. Like the man literally just had 3 touchdown receiving earlier than this one. And you think, oh, let this guy be the guy to beat me for the 4th touchdown. Wow. Meanwhile, extra point is up and it is good. So Buffalo with the 3-point lead here. Wow. This kid he's amazing. This Gabriel Davis kid, he is amazing, guys. But that's the score right now with 13 seconds left. Buffalo is up 36-33. And so when we come back from the commercial, we'll see if 13 seconds and 3 timeouts is enough for Kansas City to try to get in field goal range. They're going to need probably a very good special teams return or something like that. Braden says the Bills have all their timeouts. And so, yeah, apologize. I'm so far behind here, guys. Andrew says, is that a cheetah or a tiger? It looked like a tiger there. I'm not going to lie. See, this says Josh Allen out here looking like the great Matt Ryan. And then we hear crickets after that. Andrew says Gabriel Davis is something else. He really is something special. Braden says caught by Davis again. Braden says it's going to come down to the final play. All right, so we're getting ready to line up for the kickoff here. Andrew says flag. Braden says PI on Ward, but declined. Braden says touchdown Davis. All right, we're getting ready for Buffalo to kick things off here. Kickoff's on the way. Let's see if we're going to return here. No return on that one, so they want to see from their own 25 here. Let's see what Kansas City does here. They're going to need a big-time play here so it doesn't come down to a Hail Mary. But, I mean, I guess best-case scenario, try to go deep and hope you can draw past interference or something like that to get you in field goal range. But even then, your field goal kicker, I mean, he hasn't been the best today, but right now, that's the scenario you're hoping for Kansas City. CJ says touchdown. What is this? All right, so Buffalo's going to call a timeout here. Make sure they talk things over in the secondary. Make sure everybody understands their assignment so they don't pull a Kansas City Chiefs right now. Let's see, 80 says, TD, JB, give it up. Andrew says, are you at the game, Braden? CJ says, Braden is on the field. Was Braden the guy that got tackled on the field, guys, that they quickly went and took us to commercial for? Let's see, 80 says, JB, got to go get a drink. Go get a drink. And so, with pleasure, man. This is, wow. All right, but here we go, guys. 1st and 10, 13 seconds. Mahomes, they're going to throw it to Tyreek Hill there. And so Tyreek takes it quickly to the 44. You got to call that first timeout. Timeout, 7 seconds. You might have a chance to maybe do that one more time, possibly, and see how far Tyreek can get you. That's if you're willing to risk it. Braden admits it. He says he was the streaker. Braden says this is why we love the NFL. You're right about that. AD says, JB, that's the score I predicted. All right, guys, we got 8 seconds remaining, guys. Of course, Kansas City had to call that timeout. They added the one more second there. You can try to run that play again, see how far it gets you. Ultimately, though, you just want to give your kicker a chance at getting you a game with tying field goal here and going to OT. Let's see, CJ says, that must have been Arthur Blank running on the field earlier to meet Gabriel Davis. He would do it. He would do it. All right, so we have another timeout. This time it's the third and final timeout by the Buffalo Bills to once again make sure that they understand their assignments in the secondary and that nobody's out there confusing stuff. Brandon says if it ends with a score, every game will be decided by 3 points this round. So you're right about that. Brandon says I'm in custody right now. And Andrew says, what jail you going to, Braden? I guess we got to raise some money to get Braden out, y'all. We got to raise some money to get him out here. We just got to say, you know, he wasn't thinking clearly in this one. And so let's see. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10. 3 receivers towards the top of the screen. Got Tyreek Hill towards the bottom of the formation. Running back as well. 8 seconds on the clock. Chiefs down by 3. Mahomes snaps it. Throws it. That is going to be Travis Kelce. He gets down. Timeout. So excellent job there. 25 yards. Takes it 1st and 10 all the way to the Buffalo 31-yard line. 3 seconds remaining. If he makes the kick, we're going to overtime. If he misses it, then that's their season right there. Braden says, I have to have lunch with Baker, Mayfield, Andrew. Oh, man, that's awful. That's cruel and unusual punishment right there, Braden. Cruel and unusual punishment. I can't believe they would do that to you. No crime is worth that punishment. But again, we got 3 seconds left, guys. Just 3 seconds remaining here. The Chiefs are down 33-36. 49-yard field goal attempt. Can he tie it up? This is a lot on his shoulder right now. Kick is up, and the kick is good. It is good. So we're all tied up. So let's hold everything. We're going to overtime. JBOT, here we go. I think AD said it before that JB called overtime, even though that wasn't the case. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. So here we go, guys. This game was so great. We just couldn't end it in regulation. So now we are going to overtime. How about that? 36-36 right now is our score. CJ said JB donating all proceeds to bail out Braden. Braden says this game is crazy. Yes, we are going to overtime, guys. And overtime, what a crazy game it has been. I mean, this secondary for Kansas City, this has got me on high alert right now. My man Gabriel Davis, he's just going out there. I mean, he's taking these kids to church right now. It is not even funny right now. He is taking these kids to church. But, I mean, 8 catches, 201 yards, 4 receiving touchdowns for Gabriel Davis. I know Mike is proud right now. Then you got Tyreek Hill as well. When it comes to receiving, he's got 10 catches, 146 yards, and a touchdown. My man's been targeted 12 times, and 10 out of 12 catches, that's pretty darn good right there. So here we go in overtime. Meanwhile, just remember, guys, hashtag free Braden. Let's get that going. Let's see. Andrew says OT. That's right. JBOT. That's what we're calling it. All right. Kansas City wants the football first. Remember, in overtime, if Kansas City can get a touchdown here, they can walk off with the win. There'll be no need to rely on the defense. However, if they're unable to do that, then Buffalo gets their opportunity. CJ says, OMG. Brady says, help me, JB. I don't want to eat lunch with Baker. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But again, right now we're at the commercial, but Kansas City will get the football first here in overtime. And believe me when I tell you, they need to score a touchdown here. Let's not play around. Let's not make this too interesting. Go out here, score a touchdown, take care of business, and move on to the next round. Because if you don't do it here, Buffalo will probably most likely do it. Brady says, it's good, holy crap. Andrew says, bail Braden out, JB. And so I can't let him have dinner with Baker. I just can't let him do it. And so CJ's not happy about that one. And so let's see. Jay says, what a game. What a game it is. What a game it is. I mean, this one right here, obviously, we're looking at, I guess you could say game of the week right here. I mean, I know every game was a close game, was a good game, but this one right here, guys, all the scoring, the back and forth, wow. Wow. Let's see. CJ says, why couldn't they draft a Bama kicker? Well, I hope not the current Bama kicker because he's been kicking pretty good. 80 says, I accepted, he meant to say, your apology, JBOT it is. Appreciate that, 80s. A gentleman and a scholar, guys. Brandon says, 80s called it. I think 80s is taking my credit, guys. This is not good. But again, we're still at the commercial right now. But once we get overtime started here, then we'll go ahead and get to see this Chiefs offense out here first. And so since we're in the playoffs here, obviously there can be no tie. So basically time does not necessarily matter unless one team gets a field goal and then the other team needs to get a field goal to tie it. Other than that, though, that's the only way I think time would matter. CJ says the Browns are trending on Twitter. What for now? What for now, CJ? What for now? Brandon says, I knew this game was going to be good. And so, oh, yes, as Tio would say, get your popcorn ready. It's that kind of game. Wow, so this good game here. Wow, it's sad that someone has to go home, guys. This has been a really great game here, but for us, we get an extra quarter of play. So no return on that kickoff here. So now Kansas City with the football 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Let's see. Andrew says Kansas City is going to win. I'm calling it. And so I feel like for Kansas City to win, they must score now. They must score a touchdown here to walk off in style with a touchdown. Don't let Buffalo get an opportunity. All right, they put Clyde Edwards-Helaire in motion. They're going to line up in the shotgun here. Mahomes snaps it. They're going to hand it to the back. Clyde Edwards-Helaire off the left side, picks up 4 yards on the carry. 2nd and 6 coming up. So 2nd and 6 coming up here from the Kansas City 29-yard line. Let's see. Braden says the Browns are probably trending because I'm not eating lunch with Baker. LOL. All right, here we go, guys. 2nd and 6 out of the shotgun. It's going to go 5 wide here. 3 receivers, 1 running back, 1 tight end. Mahomes throws it across the middle there. It's caught by Pringle. Pringle, he's going to be about a yard shy of first down there. 3rd and 1 coming up from Kansas City from their own 34-yard line. Again, we're here in overtime here. And so let's see what they do. 3rd and 1. The last thing you want to do if you're Kansas City is not score. You got the ball first for a reason. You have to score here on this first drive. You don't want Buffalo right now getting the football back in this situation. CJ says, tell he fact that they took Baker of Josh Allen. And so, Baker instead of Josh Allen. That they did. They made a horrible mistake with that one. Mahomes takes bootlegs and he throws it to Travis Kelce, who takes it all the way to the Kansas City Chiefs 44-yard line. That's a first down and a pickup of 10 yards on the pass to the left side there. So Kansas City gets the first down and then some. Excellent play call and great decision-making right there. Good job by Travis Kelce catching that one. So now we got 1st and 10 at the Kansas City 44-yard line. Braden says, I said the Chiefs would win on a field goal. All right, here we go, guys. Tight end goes in motion. They snap the ball there. They're going to hand it to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. He's going to try to go off the left guard there, and he's going to pick up about a yard or 2 on the carry. So now we got 2nd down coming up, 2nd and about 8 coming up here from the Kansas City 46-yard line. AD says NFL overtime needs to be updated. And so what would you recommend, 80s? I mean, aside from the fact that nobody wants to see a game end in a tie, I still believe that. But what would you recommend? Andrew says we couldn't have asked for a better playoff game. Here we go, 2nd and 8 out of the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the top of the formation. Got 2 tight ends towards the bottom of it. They snap the ball. Mahomes looking. It's a screenplay. They threw it to McKinnon. McKinnon, he's got some space here. And so he takes it all the way to the Buffalo 38-yard line. Let's go. Kansas City's warming up here in overtime. We're all tied up, obviously 36 apiece. If they score a touchdown, they will win it and not have to rely on the defense. And for me, that sounds pretty good if I'm Kansas City. But yes, I agree with that, Andrew. I totally agree with that. All right, here we go, guys. 1st and 10 out of the shotgun. 2 receivers towards the top of the screen, 2 tight ends, 1 running back. Mahomes takes a snap there, fakes it to the back, and then he's going to throw it to Tyreek. Tyreek able to make 1 guy miss, 2 guys now, but they're going to bring him out of bounds after he picks up about a good 4 yards on the play. So now we got 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 6 at the Buffalo 34-yard line. You have to think that both defenses right now, they've got to be extremely tired. All that running behind, chasing guys like Tyreek Hill all game long, Travis Kelce, those guys, Mahomes running. These defenses, they're tired right now. So Kansas City, this is your chance to give them that knockout punch right now, literally, and knock them out the playoffs. But let's see if this can happen here. 2nd and 6 from the Buffalo 34-yard line. Out of the shotgun. Hardman goes in motion. Mahomes takes a snap, looking, steps up, and he throws it there to Hardman, who's open off the right side there, and he's going to take it all the way to the Buffalo 8-yard line. 1st and goal for Kansas City from the 8-yard line. If they can get a touchdown, this would be the game. Can they do it? For Buffalo, though, you got to rely on that defense. You need this defense to come up big here. This is your season on the line. Brady says agreed, 80s. All right, guys, here we go. 1st and goal. Look at total yards in this one. 544 for the Chiefs, and Buffalo had like 422. Here we go. Shotgun. Travis Kelce goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Mahomes takes the snap. Mahomes throws it to Travis Kelce. That's game. That's game. That is it. Buffalo just got eliminated out the playoffs. Just like that. Let's go. It is finalized. It is done. That's a wrap. That's all she wrote. So, wow. Shout out to Buffalo, though, because they played outstanding. They played like a team that did not deserve to lose this game. But ultimately, there can be just one winner. And sometimes in overtime, hey, you just win the coin toss, and it is what it is. But that's the game. 42 36. Kansas City is going to the AFC Championship game. Congratulations to all the Chiefs fans out there, Chiefs Kingdom, all that stuff, you guys. What a hard-fought game there. But somehow, some way, we thought Buffalo had it when it was just 13 seconds left. But Patrick Mahomes, he says, I got magic too. And man, did he make it happen. What a game. This was one heck of a game, guys. One heck of a game. Let's see. 80 says each team gets a chance to score, no walk-off crap. This isn't baseball. And so, okay, 80s, I feel you there. Andrew says, holy crap. And let's see. Sorry about this. My stream is freezing. I see on the comments here. Braden says Chiefs win. That's right. They got the W. They got the W in walk-off fashion. CJ says both these teams deserves. And so, yeah, they deserve the win. They deserve to win. Both of these teams. I mean, shout out to Buffalo. They had a tremendous season. Josh Allen, he can do it all. This is not on him at all. At all. You know, it's just unfortunate that both teams don't get to get the football in overtime. That's just the reality of it. But, hey, Buffalo, they did good. You know, shout out to them. Shout out to the Bill fans, all that stuff, you know. But ultimately, Kansas City came through and got the W here in a hard-fought game. Hard-fought game. Both of these two teams played like champions today. Andrew says, game over. What a game. Braden says, Mahomes magic. You know it. So I guess this time Mahomes magic outdid Allen, but it wasn't on Allen, though. It wasn't on him. Him, Gabriel Davis, those guys, they came to play today. Like, they really came to play today. CJ says, deserve the win. And so, man. And so Andrew says, Travis P. So, yes, I mean, this is the kind of win that's going to give the Chiefs the kind of confidence that they need heading into next week against the Bengals at home once again. But, man, one heck of a game. Braden says, what a game. 80s. And see, Andrew says, that was one hell of a game. Oh, man. 80 says, damn you, JB. Andrew says, Chiefs, Rams in the Super Bowl. I'm calling it. And so, Bet. That would be one heck of one right there. It really would. You know, I mean, hey, it could be a rematch of the Chiefs and the 49ers. I mean, the 49ers have the Rams number, it seems. So I would not be surprised if the 49ers come out of the NFC and in the AFC. You know, I mean, hey, I want to see a good one next week. See how Joe Burrow matches up against Patrick Mahomes. I'm excited about that one for sure. 80 says they should have took the deal. 80, took the deal, LOL. Wow. Ken says, so Tennessee Titans play Kansas City next week. Oh, good old Ken. It's going to be the Bengals next week. That's the matchup we got. Bengals versus the Chiefs next week. And that's going to be the 3 p.m. Eastern game, the first game that's coming on next week on Sunday, because both games will be Sunday. We'll see the Bengals on the road at Kansas City for the AFC, and then in the NFC later on, we'll get to see the Niners on the road at the Rams, a place that they've made feel like their home as of late. And so Andrew says Bengals. CJ says Ken. And so let's see. Braden says Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes is going to be fun. That's right, guys. It's going to be good. You know, bring your own receiver, I guess. Jamar Chase, Tyreek Hill going at it back and forth. Would that not make for great entertainment? I mean, it's going to be tough to top this one. I'm not going to lie. But Joe Burrow, I mean, hey, somebody get this man some more cigars ready. Get some more cigars ready for this man. He's going to be ready to celebrate. It's going to be a good one. Andrew says, goodbye, Josh Allen. And so, absolutely. But, yeah, guys, one heck of a game. We finally had the home team win in the divisional round, guys. But what a game here. Every game that played has been a one-possession game this week. But this one, obviously, was the biggest difference between any team. But, hey, it went to overtime to do it. So, mad respect to both of these teams. In my mind, if Kansas City doesn't score that touchdown at the end of overtime, I think Buffalo would have won that one if Kansas City would not have scored a touchdown. A field goal, the way Buffalo was playing, Buffalo would have came back and scored a touchdown on them. So, for Kansas City, they needed that touchdown to win. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. CJ says Falcons win an NFC title. Kids, this is why we don't drink at home, guys. This is why. This is why you got to be careful what you're drinking and stuff. Don't let nobody spike your drink or nothing, man. Falcons winning the NFC title? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on now. Braden says, see you next week, JB. And so, yeah, looking forward to it, Braden. Looking forward to it, guys. And so, yeah, you guys have a good night here. And so, I mean, wow. This has been some great games this week, man. Appreciate you guys for coming out, man. It's been real. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. If anybody's not subscribed, make sure you do subscribe and turn the notification bell on as well. But yes, looking forward to seeing next week's stream as well. And so I'll definitely have that up sometime by Thursday. But appreciate you guys for coming through for sure. But yeah, you guys have a good night and have a great week as well. Ken says fans run on the field, Kansas City Buffalo Bills game. And so, yes, they did. They moved that one out quickly. So I know that one will definitely be posted somewhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing what actually happened on that one. I bet you that fan got tackled pretty hard. Andrew says good night. And so, yeah, good night to you, Andrew. Appreciate you for coming through. 80 says, good night, everyone. Thanks for doing the stream. JB, appreciate you for coming through. And yes, good night, everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining here. It's been fun as always. And, hey, we had a spectacular game in this one. Wow. And so let's see. Braden says, that was me, Ken. So there you go. Braden says it was him. I thought that person was wearing green and yellow on the field. Let's see. Braden says that was me, Ken. And so... Braden, let's see. Braden says good night. Yeah, good night to you, Braden. Absolutely. Yeah, good night to each and every person. Again, thank you guys so much for coming through. And so, yeah, CJ says he's out. Yeah, appreciate you for coming through, CJ. You take care. Have a good night as well. And so Ken says good night. Yeah, good night to you, Ken. Good night. Appreciate you for coming through, man. Good night. Andrew says I'm just burned you, CJ. And so absolutely. And so let's see. Ken says good night, everyone. And so absolutely, yeah, good night to each and every person. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now. But thank you guys so much for joining. And again, have a good night to each and every person that joined. Thank you guys so much. And hey, looking forward to seeing you guys again next week for the playoffs and the final rounds to determine who's going to get to the Super Bowl. Ken says video on YouTube, he got tackled. And so I got to check that out for sure. I bet you he did get tackled, but absolutely. Appreciate the heads up, Ken. I'm going to check that out now. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Take care and see you guys next time.